I forgot that this was my safe place.
It is a safe place.
People talk about safe places in the workplace.
Kedge's house.
Yeah, Kedge's house. Believe it or not.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
It's soundproof walls.
Yeah.
What happens in Kedge's house stays in Kedge's house.
Yeah,
No, the whole block can hear us.
because obviously we walked in and within a couple of minutes things were being said. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
and it was interesting to see your reaction as well.
No, I was really
you
shocked.
reacted like you were in an all English corporate business.
No, I tell you,
place
I tell
where
you
you're
what,
like, I can't believe that was said.
because you know what it's like. The real world is delicate.
Yes,
Right. You
Fragile.
have to double question everything you say, even with your own wife, maybe, or other people.
Even how you breathe.
Yeah. Right. Whereas I've realized, and from being away from you guys for a little bit longer than we normally do, I realized that when I'm with you, it really is. This is it.
Yeah, and
like,
you could just let
I'll
loose.
say it, even if it's a dumb thing.
Yeah.
You're not putting that filter on like, well, is this going to come across a bit dumb? You know what I mean? Or is this
how's it going to be received?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't care. I'm just going to say it out there. And you're like,
Yeah.
nah. And Sasha give it, nah, bruv, nah. We do it. And you'll go, well, actually, there's more to that because back in the 1800s or something, you might do with the statistics. See what I mean? Like, even then, you just, so this is a safe place. It's a bit like the rest of the world is going through passport control. Right. You know when you go through passport control?
Yeah.
You were watching what you're saying.
Actually, yeah.
How you stand, all right? How you walk, yeah.
Do you guys all have a look now? So you must have a look. What? You know when the scanner goes through and you put your passport on the electronic scanner?
Yeah.
And you have to look at that camera that comes down. Do you have a certain...
You got to neutralise.
Yeah, you got to neutralise your face.
Yeah, it's not a smile. Yeah, it's almost a bit like, it's almost a bit like a slightly sari butti. Like,
because yesterday it flashed up an image. I thought, geez, I look horrific.
It's like you just smelt something.
I was like, what face was that?
What airport were you coming back from?
Stansted.
Oh.
Coming back.
As in, I was coming back from Agadir. But
nice.
Yeah. What
Agadir. Yeah. Push. Not push. Push. Tagines.
But wow. Yeah.
Did you have one? You've been on holiday though,
don't I? I thought I do look a bit tan.
We better unzip your top. You're about to wait.
BA.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have done the
top. One hair. One hair.
Yeah. Kind of going. How did I get
it? It escaped.
The hair looked at you like, save me.
It happened in Agadir.
I've been on my own for years. I've got no friends.
Anyway, so we're back. 6 weeks it's been since the last one.
Oh, it was.
I think it was received well, wasn't it? Last time, Saj, you're the head of comms and operations.
Yeah,
there
I mean,
as well.
people got in touch, and everyone's just like, it's good. A lot of good feedback in the sense of people were like, oh yeah, 2 hours long is nice. It's a different way I'm listening to it.
Was it 2 hours long?
Yeah, it was 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And it was like people were just like, because obviously we had a break and we had dinner. Remember?
Yeah.
So people were
like,
like,
but that wasn't part of the podcast.
No. Just leave it on.
An hour and 45 of that. Such possible butt chicken. Well,
we stopped. I think it was like we stopped for pee break and then food came out at the same time. So we had a little break, but everyone's just like, it's nice because now I'm listening to it in a different way. But then there's other people.
There were other people. Here we go.
There's the other ones. Always them.
It's never enough. Because then they're just
now
like,
what they want.
They're just like, it's all well and good, like, being 2 hours, but can you do it every week?
Oh.
See?
Do 2 hours every week.
Do 2 hours every week.
But, I find...
I've got time for that shit.
I find that, you just get... There's certain people that will just push. I'm going to say, I think it is a Desi thing anyway.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And I'm going to also, I think I can say it's mainly a Desi female thing. I think...
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I'm working the crowd, this is from my experience.
Pushy Desi female.
I'm not just saying it to be this isn't like some...
PDF.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
PDF files. Once you get them, they ain't changing.
Oh, yeah.
You can't adapt it. Yeah. You can't edit it.
Hard to open.
I hate a PDF.
They are what they are.
But then once they're on your screen, that's it. They're going away.
Would it be perhaps okay if I converted you to a no? How about can I put you into Excel? No.
Difficult to print and duplicate.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. You are one of a kind. PDF. Yeah. What did they pushy? Desi female. Brilliant.
That is the title of the podcast.
Oh man. Okay. Right. So you let's say when I do requests with the audience when we're doing our music shows, and I'll go, all right, and then there'll always be that woman that asks for one. Yeah. The singer, Chirag or whoever it is, will sing it, and then they'll ask for another one.
I get that all the time as
well.
And
I'm like, but I've just delivered.
Yeah, that's the same when I'm DJing.
It's not like, it's coming, and I'm putting...
Do you know, they come over and be like, can you play this song? We're leaving soon. My response is always like, well, I don't care if you get
you best start leaving.
I'd beat the rush.
Want me to call the Uber for you? Because I'll book it for you. No, anyway, and then I'd play their song, 5, 10, whenever I can fit him in. And then they're still there 2 hours later. I'm leaving again. Can you play it again?
I've got an idea for that.
Shut
What you
up,
should do
bro.
is you should have a fake, or I don't know how it works on your Samsung, but on Apple iTunes, you can have the playlist. So what you do is you pick the tune and you go, right, and you put it at the bottom of the list. And they go, after all these, bruv, you'll get played.
Yeah, I see.
And so
you think I've got time to
yeah,
have that
exactly.
conversation?
No.
Oh, you mean...
There's not.
You're not free
if you
to
had
do
a
that,
if you had a customer services department, going to go speak to them, they go, right, what have you done? We've put you into a little list. Yeah. Take a ticket, and when your number comes up, your song will be on.
Sash needs to employ someone to do this gun for him.
No.
No, Sash is like,
leave me alone.
I'll do it. I'll be there.
I still don't understand why people go out and they just want to hear what they want to hear. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just honestly,
yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Okay.
just enjoy yourself. You're out, innit? Like,
It's like you're saying, you go to a restaurant, you go, just warm my pronto up.
do you know what I mean? Yeah.
They're like, what? But
Here's the prompter.
Yeah.
No, I'm making pronto.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I
Here's
brought one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to make this one.
Yeah.
Stinking
That's
up.
quite funny when you think like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Stinking up my kitchen.
Yeah. So
It kind of stems
dirty
from.
pirata
I
out
think
of it.
that stems from like sort of there's the movement started where you would take your children's food to restaurants and go, oh, do you mind just warming this up in your microwave?
Yeah.
And I think as us Asians, like you've said, and this whole the PDF and pushing and wanting a bit more, give them an inch, they want a whole yard.
Yeah.
And it's
2 hours every week.
Yeah, it's like, well, hold a minute, if they're going to warm up my kids' dal. Then maybe
you can eat dal.
Well, no, but that's the other thing as well, isn't it? Before you used to be just like cheese macaroni.
Yeah,
But then we started
Macaroni
doing,
cheese.
Oh, that
Cheese.
cheese macaroni. Cheese macaroni.
two cheese, buddy, macaroni, two cheese.
Cheese macaroni. Cheesy macaroni. But then we start giving desi food to friends to warm up, and then I think
I
now
like
it's
chicken roast.
Talking of which,
I like. Do you like pie chicken? I like pie chicken. That's
talking
really
of
nice.
which,
Chicken
I
butter.
had to have this argument. with my cousin.
You had what argument?
Do you guys say butter toast? What's that about?
No.
I had to go at him
Butter
going,
toast.
don't sound like a right Bendu. And apparently he says it to English people. I said, you can't go to English people and say, can I go home and have butter toast?
No, but you haven't got to put the accent on.
Butter toast.
But would you go to your English friends and go, oh, yes, I got home. You know what? I couldn't bother to make it, so I just had a butter toast.
Yeah, but you might.
Bro, you sound like a lalu.
No, but would you say butter bread? But
No.
I'd say butter bread.
Butter bread's okay.
Yeah.
Butter toast is weird.
Butter
And I'm sorry.
No, but
Like, what? No, hang on a minute. No. Let's stop that. Like, buttered bread, fine. You're putting butter on
Exactly.
bread. Toast already has butter on it.
Thank you. That's
No.
my argument.
How does it?
Who's eating some dry?
My argument was
Who's eating
that
some dry
toast
toast?
normally
Right. You
buttered
haven't
on
got.
it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
Toast is
yeah.
built in.
It doesn't
already
already have it.
That's like saying I want pizza with cheese on it.
No, but rather than jam toast, because you could have jam toast, peanut butter
Who
toast.
says I want jam toast?
No, that's a
Peanut
desi,
butter toast.
No, that's a kind of a desi phrase, like butter toast. Like I can't think of
But then my cousin then put it into Gemini and asked AI and said, "Is this an English phrase?" And then obviously AI is so run by Indians anyway, Mr. Sundar fella, and he went, "Yeah, it is." And I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Yeah.
That's the end of the argument.
Yeah.
But if you say butter toast, please don't.
Yeah, but
do
if
it.
we say butter anything, we said
Butter
glass of
toast.
water. Yeah, well, who says glass of water?
No, but butter toast. I'm gonna have a butter toast tonight.
Butter toast.
No.
Yeah.
That to me that don't make sense.
I-
'cause toast
And
has
don't
got
teach
butter
your
on it.
children that.
I
either.
can imagine my mum saying like soup
that's fine.
But your mum can say
your
it.
yeah
mum can say
soup
that.
khala butter toast and all. You know, I can
I
imagine.
love
it.
that. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's fine if
And
your
she's saying it
parents
in
says
language.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you're under the age of 50 and you are referring to it as butter toast,
Yeah.
give your head a wobble.
Yeah.
Give you.
No, he does that already. He does that already. That's the problem.
See? This is what I mean.
Don't wobble it.
Don't
Butter
wobble
toast.
it.
Butter toast.
I don't think the phrase is "give your head a wobble." I don't know. Who says that? Forget butter toast, guys. I mean, if you're going, if you're doing some pretty dumb stuff right now, just give your head a wobble. Hey,
No, because now it can't because we've got racial
smell a bit of
connotation,
curry.
don't we?
no, but exactly. I thought that's what you meant.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
You said it in
The
that
phrase
way.
is give your head a wobble. Like,
No,
check
it's
yourself.
No, it's
It
not.
is,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. No, it's not.
Give
No,
your head
it's
a
give
wobble.
yourself a good seeing to,
No.
or no.
That's something else, Tommy.
I meant
That's
no.
something
That's
else.
a whole nother head of the
I meant
wobbly
take a good
double
look.
head.
Take a
That's
good
the
look at
wrong head.
yourself.
Yeah.
No, not
Take a
seeing.
good
seeing
Don't
things.
wobble anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give,
Right, anyway.
Anyway, check yourself.
Okay.
Check yourself, people. Butter toast wallet.
Butter toast.
How do we go into that? So we're talking about request people who are pushing. That's how we got
Pushing
into
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
everyone's just being pushy, and that,
Okay.
I mean, general consensus. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's nice, 2 hours," but then there's obviously, can you keep going? like every week. And I'm just like, well, you know, you've heard on the podcast, we're all busy.
It's busy times.
I mean, of the 6 weeks that we've had off from the last podcast,
where have you been?
I've been away for 3 of them. So like, I've not even been here. I only came back a week today.
Okay,
actually,
so
Monday.
in Dubai,
Monday.
and what's the latest? We should have a little breaking news. Dubai update.
Dubai
update.
How did it feel out there?
Allah Habibi.
Like, I think now I actually legit feel like...
Don't talk over the ident of the feature.
He just doesn't get it.
There's a you know why?
I wish I worked in radio.
He's so used to dealing with us as dickheads. He's like, I'm just going to carry on talking until they just shut up, right?
Which
and he's going,
to be fair, that is
time for Dubai update. Yallah, Habibi. Right? And I'm like, what? So,
Come to Dubai, Habibi. Let's go.
No, I mean, like, you know, now...
You can do the best.
Yeah, if there's a war going, if things are really bad, guys, you're like, oh, we have to change the ident.
Change the ident.
This is serious stuff.
Things are really good over there.
Good. That's why I knew they were. I knew they were.
But it's just more a case of like now, and I was saying this to Kedge when I walked in earlier, because you're like, oh, what have you been up to? I was like, yeah, obviously I was in Dubai for 3 weeks. It actually feels like, you know, the novelty's worn off now. Like, as in, there's no like, I feel like I'm on holiday or like, you know, I'm in a bed. It's just, I go there and I'm working still. You know, like it's like what I'm doing here.
So it's
but
just
over
your
there.
second residence.
Basically, yeah.
It's almost like sliding doors. You know the film?
I'm still doing what I'm doing
There's
here.
one here.
Yeah.
And there's one over there.
one over
and they're
there.
running parallel.
There's a doobie satch.
And that's all it is. And I'm just like, you know, it's just in a weird sort of way, I'm quite fortunate. I think about it. Like, people go to Dubai and they're like, oh yeah, you know, it's a great holiday.
Which is
and I'm just like, now it's a bit like home. So I
Yeah.
like it.
Do you
I like
prefer?
it.
Do you prefer
made a lovely
Dubai
place
satch
home.
or UK satch?
I think Dubai Sats is a bit more chilled.
Oh,
Is he wearing shorts all the time?
Yeah, obviously.
yeah.
Good call.
Okay.
I didn't
calves.
bro,
Good
3
calves.
weeks I didn't wear no
Good
I didn't-
calves.
Yeah.
Didn't wear no jeans, and I didn't wear a single like jacket or a hoodie or nothing. There's no need.
There's
It was
nunga.
like 30
Just
Oh, you had other things on.
Naked on the creek.
38 to 40 every day.
Wow. Okay.
And do you know what? It was lovely because everyone over here was like, "Oh, heat wave, you know, I'm dying, and
Yeah,
the weather's
yeah,
not great."
yeah,
And
we
all
had a
this.
heat wave
Whereas
here.
over there, I was walking around 40 degrees, and I was like, "Do you know what? This is actually pleasant. Like I liked it."
How did you deal with the UK heat wave?
Yeah. What did I miss?
Okay, we went away to Mallorca because it came over the weekend, didn't it? It came perfect
Yes,
because
it
it was
did.
half term for the kids as well.
That's correct.
It was,
right?
yeah.
And my wife and I, Binny and I, went to a wedding of her friend
Okay.
in Mallorca.
Lovely.
Right? Which I mentioned when you talk about Agadir.
Yeah.
Right? But we went there. So I was like, oh, and while we were flying out there, everyone was going, heat wave starts. I'm like, man, we're going to go to
Oh, so
we're going to
you missed
Mallorca.
it.
Well, for 3 days,
Okay,
2
fine.
nights, right? For the wedding.
still
I'm going to
mad,
miss it.
though.
And I thought, but when I came back, it was half term, Monday, so I was with the
yeah.
kids. I was in the outside pool at David Lloyd for 3 days of that 5 days.
Of course you were.
I felt like I was on holiday. We were using the QR code, having food ordered outside.
it.
And I'm like, you know what? The membership is ridiculously expensive. I begrudge paying it all
Yeah,
the time, right?
you do.
But
That's why I left.
that made it worthwhile. You know,
Yeah,
I
he
think,
prefers the leather sofa. That's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's give it a
Yeah.
little sniff.
No,
And but it was, but they had a little barbecue outside.
Ooh.
There was club sort of classic music playing.
Could have started being on holiday.
It was exactly.
honestly, it is.
And I live in Essex, so
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
being
yeah.
on it, being in Spain.
It is like, I've got to say, last year I did it when I was there, and I did the outdoor, but I was just sat by the pool a few days when the weather was nice, and I was like, it feels like you're on holiday,
Yeah.
like, legit.
Wow.
And I'm still in South London, like,
Yeah.
you know, you cross the fence and you're back home.
And you go in, you're having to swim. Plus, the kids aren't on their iPads, so the boys
that's
were like,
true. Yeah,
boys
yeah,
are running
yeah.
around. They're in and
It
out.
is
of the pool.
nice.
Yeah, so it was all.
nice.
So that's how I
How was
dealt with it.
Mallorca, by the way?
Mallorca. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'll do it now. The wedding. The wedding we went to was
Desi
actually
wedding?
no. What do you want to call Desi? It was a
goodie?
Singaporean couple.
Okay.
Right, so
They're
they're
not
from
Desi then.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but they had their own.
What?
No,
Why
because
are you thinking about that one?
because they had their own traditional cultural wedding somewhere else.
Good
But
stuff.
this was their kind of I do wedding, but they're having another more
Civil.
yeah. So they have got a Desi side to them, their own Desi. Like
What?
like home, like cultural.
Their cultural. It's
Yeah,
not
you know,
Desi
their
culture.
dish, their home dish. Whatever. They got their own sting.
What is-
You know what I'm getting to, right?
No, we don't.
Like meaning it wasn't just I do. Like it was part of the big. Like they were doing a big one across different countries. So, but this one, I'm doing it. I'm going to say it. We all need to be a bit more like this. Wedding was
Oh,
amazing,
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
120 people.
Love it.
Boss.
That's too many to be fair.
No,
as well.
but even but that had because they had lots of like
But that's
people.
60 couples.
Yeah, and about uncles coming in from different parts of the
Yeah.
country. Some of their kind of old chache, masian, all that kind of stuff were there
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
But it was done in this venue. So in Mallorca, from Palma, where we were staying, about 20, 30 minutes away.
Right.
Lovely.
You go to this farmhousey sort of country house thing. No, little country, like a rusticy thing. So you got an open courtyard terrace area, beer, white wine, red wine, Aperol Spritz, lemonade.
But could they warm up paratha?
Huh? No one had to warm any paratha.
Okay.
Then you go through to another. Well, first you have the ceremony inside one room, then outside to a courtyard for drinks, then to another outside courtyard area. All the seats in a big horseshoe shape.
Yeah.
And the night's coming in. Then the kind of tea lights all kick in.
Yeah.
And the festoon lighting above you. You
I
know.
want to just stop you there.
Speeches.
Did you guys see the seating arrangement at Dua Lipa's wedding recently?
No.
You need to see that.
What's the seat? What's so good about a seating arrangement?
So there was a couple of pictures that have been leaked out where. So I'm guessing it was they must have had the main focal mandap for Dua Lipa in the middle, and then
She didn't have a mandap.
Well, no, but like how Tommy said, her Desi sort of event, and then they had they have like the chairs, like you were saying, in a horseshoe.
Yeah, that's right, that round shape.
So this one, it was again like in a sort of like a semicircle.
Yeah.
Wooden chairs with ribbons attached to it, but just to the sort of top right.
Yeah.
Very long and hanging.
Yeah.
So it looked like maybe it should have been attached to the other side of the chair. I don't know.
Right.
But also the gaps in between each chair was like solo. So they were
Spaced out, like
really spaced out. And I was like,
so you could put your arms out.
Have you ever? Yeah, like almost like if you said social distancing hands.
Yeah.
But like that. So
I was gonna
have
say,
you ever seen that before? So is
in
that a thing?
COVID, yeah.
Yeah, that
but
feels like that. It feels like social distancing.
But is it because everyone was going in big dresses and all of that? Were the men turning up in big lenghas or something? I don't know, but it was interesting to see.
I
that.
actually like that seating plan.
But can I say this without sounding out of order? You know when you go to white people's houses, they don't put their sofas against the wall.
Yeah.
They'll just have it in the middle of the room. That feels like a cultural thing.
Okay.
Whereas we'd be like, why would you do that? You can fit 10 more seats in there.
Yeah.
See, that's your natural Desi way. Right? But they're like, no, let's have a bit of elbow room. And like you say, it might be a bit of dress room, so you don't want shoulder to shoulder leaning across each other.
Considerable space.
Where was the wedding as well?
I think it was in Naples.
Yeah, it might be warm.
Lovely.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like someone's warm. When you ever get that when you sort of sat close and you can feel their warm arm skin on you? It's not a nice feeling. Feels a bit clammy.
No.
So anyway, they had this whole horseshoe thing, the setting and all that. It was night before, and then in another part of the building, they had the disco and the dance and the party for the wedding.
Brilliant.
So and a wicked little DJ, garage, R&B, a bit of live stuff. It was just like and party till 3 a.m. Nowhere near.
No, you have to ask. You have to ask the question.
As we say, it's not a hashtag. It's not a patch on Satch.
No.
But
Never heard that.
But good vibe. Really? We say it all the time when you're not around. See that, DJ?
Yeah.
Hashtag not a patch on Satch.
Yeah.
But no, what I mean, and then the coaches all the way back, sing along on the coach on the way home.
Oh, I love a coach singer.
Oh man, yeah,
Actually, I don't. But I'm like.
Was it like an uncle or a proper singer?
Who
on the coach?
No,
us.
Coaches singing.
I thought you had like one, guy who was like just
nominated. Not everyone has a role like that at family parties, Kedge. No, Kedge, you're such an allocator of
you might.
Who's in charge of this?
You might, if you got the bling, you might have just got Kumar Sanu, come and sit on the coach and sing.
No, there was no Kumar Singaporean Sanu.
It happens. Sometimes it just happens on the coach.
Yeah,
some guy just grabs the mic and that's
exactly.
it. Sings a bit of Dumi Ho.
An uncle who loves that.
I am.
It's not actually an uncle. But one of my mates does that. Him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
he sings Dumi Ho on the mic.
There you go. There's always one. There's always one.
And then you just get up and bust it.
Yeah, I remember doing a wedding with him in Italy. He just got up, like we were on the bus back. He just got up and started singing Dumi Ho.
What's the opening line of Dumi Ho? What's that? Now it's a joiner inner.
I've probably got a video of it on my phone. I'll show you later.
It's straight in. You're going in. As soon as you hear that, you're in.
Well, I like to go, ho, 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 and everyone goes, ho, and then do that. And Sweet Caroline comes out on the coach.
Oh, I thought it was Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah, no, but I'm as well as.
Oh, as well as.
Yeah. No, I'm not in the mix.
I was like, what?
Came to Sukbia.
All the hoes are out.
What I mean is, it was a good abroad wedding, sunshine, and not dealing with 600 people you don't know.
Okay.
I'm like, that has got to be the way. I'm telling everyone now who's young.
I was in Dubai.
Abroad.
You in Mallorca and Kedge, you were
I was in Agadir, Morocco. It's the first time going to Agadir.
Was it hot?
Not as hot as the BBC weather map or app was saying. It was basically saying almost sort of reaching 30 odd, and we were at about 24, 25 sort of. But like a slow start, cloudy in the morning, and then it would get quite hot. So nice. It was lovely. Week away. I did some crazy things. A couple of things that I had to sort of mention. Firstly, I almost missed a flight.
Why?
What, there or back?
Going there.
Oh, how? Where are you flying from, Stansted?
Stansted. It's not well. It's not
Was it
well.
a Jet 2 holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
But it was a Jet 2. But
Darling Harbour?
yeah, I was doing I was like, it was the first one.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
And the thing was, it wasn't clearly. So there was the flights going Agadir. So I thought, because. Am I right in saying when you're flying and such, you can confirm this? When you are looking at the screen, you are just going, and I always look. Does everyone look at the time of the flight and then you go across?
Oh yeah, you find your time. Or you're like, I'm 11:35.
So I found the time and I went across, and it had this gate.
Because sometimes there's multiple flights leave at the same time.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise that I was looking at the Ryanair screen. When did they start changing that?
Yeah.
When did they start changing? When did they have a Ryanair screen and a Jet 2 screen? That's
quite confusing.
That is so confusing.
Right. Okay.
Because also, because we're well versed in the travelling experience, it's a quick look and go, right,
I don't think you are, Cage.
Well, I'm not.
Clearly.
And my God, I had a meltdown because I'm like...
So what, were you on the other side of the terminal then?
So I got there and it said...
so there's 2 flights to...
I was like, why is it all empty? Like, why is no one here? Why is it all... And then I'm like... Then my friends go, kid, this is Ryanair. I was like, oh my God. And then we're panicking because we've got 20 minutes before the flight is taking off.
Leaves. Yeah.
I'm like, you got to go. You got to run.
Yeah.
You got to try.
Yeah. So love an airport run.
But this is what I mean.
It's Home Alone.
Because my friends are not runners. And this is where it all comes into play.
Go on.
Because
but then
the panic hits. The panic hits, and I'm like, I've got.
You've got to be the runner.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I've got.
So you're the pace setter.
Forget pace setter, bruv. I didn't even know where these guys were.
Yeah.
Because
just go stop the plane.
We did.
Stop the plane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but the problem was by now no one knew where we had to go.
Oh, so you're just running in circles.
So start running.
So
let's all run in a direction. Chances are one of us will make the plane.
So I'll go, right, let's head back to the
main terminal.
Main bit where they got a train, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I'll go, well, we've got to head back there.
Yeah.
Right. So we've done the walk bit. So I go, right, let's so I was the first one there and I'm looking. These guys.
Then there's a massive board in front of you.
Massive board. Yeah. Where? Nothing. The gate, the train comes straight. I said, just jump on this train. I said, guys.
Voice was like Total Recall.
So I'm holding the door. These guys are all coming in with their bags and all of this stuff. Anyway, they're in. We get in, and I'm like, right, where do we go? Now, panic is setting. There's nothing available on Wi-Fi. There's no information. There's nothing on the train. And we go, so if you know that you got gates 1 to 19, the first bit, and then you got the second bit.
The next
one.
Like,
you got to roll
it's gambling.
Now, which one are we going?
This is roulette.
Right?
The first third,
which
or the
one?
second
And
third.
now everyone's panicking,
Yeah.
right?
Why have you cocked this up so badly?
Honestly, Saj, I've never cocked this up in my whole life. And then we come out. So it's a packed train and everyone comes out. But it says Fly Emirates. And I'm like, God.
Well, we ain't going there, are we?
I'm like, this is Emirates.
Yeah.
I'm like, do we on, off? And I go to the woman. She was like, are you on the Emirates? She's gate 19. I was like, no, we're not. I said, we're going Agadir. And then I'm like, I called it. I went, next one.
Yeah.
Because I thought, this is Emirates.
Yeah.
Next one. And then it gets stuck a little bit the train and get up to the next one.
Yeah.
Get off. Deserted. The escalators are not even working.
there.
Nothing there. Oh, shit. Now we're stuffed. Now the train ain't coming back. We're at the final one.
That's a buzzer. Hold on, wait. Pizza. Proud, sorry, we're back now. But that was, you guys want to realise that listening to the podcast, but we've had a little break for half an hour to eat pizza that arrived, and you heard might have heard the doorbell go just a few seconds ago, but that was a few minutes ago for us. Yeah. But you were saying that we were in the middle of a proper intense moment.
Can I just say that was a really early break?
It was an early one.
I wasn't anticipating it.
The pizza came quicker than I thought because I ordered it at the start when we were back. I thought it's going to take an hour. It always does. Always delayed, and it was the quickest it's ever been. Domino. Go on, him.
So then it was like we got off to the second part, and we was like, there was no escalators working, and I thought, right, press the lift. There's only us group of 4 plus this random girl who got off, and she was like, I was like,
That's like those prank videos in the lift.
Where are you going?
The scary girl.
I don't even know where I'm going. Like, I thought,
going?
Let's bin this one off.
Are you one of the lads?
She ain't got a clue where she's going, right? So we get into this lift, up, run.
Hold on. There's like a random interaction with the girl who's on her own.
Yeah,
you go,
because we're waiting for the lift.
I love that. Like, where are you going? She goes, I don't know. And then Ken just went,
lost.
screw you, you're on your own.
Yeah. I was like, I can't be. You got to drop the people who don't know.
See see that? Did you hear that, people? Say that line. Say that line one more time.
You got to drop the people who don't know because you are in a fight or flight situation there.
That is grammar school education. No, I'm telling you straight.
Drop the people you don't
Drop them. That is Boris Johnson. I'll step on your face to get to where I need to get to. That is politician. Drop a move, go.
Mate,
I like it, but it's a winning mentality.
No, well, that's it.
Go.
Yeah, this wasn't being
think
filmed for Instagram. I wasn't going to carry the person
No,
else.
you're right.
He was put in a situation where he had to kind of do that.
Yeah,
he had to focus on his.
I had to focus.
And if you didn't do that, then you would have.
And I'd obviously, as you know, assumed leadership of this group already because I was, you just know.
You naturally do. Everyone else is looking a bit open mouthed.
Right. So anyway, up the lift, run, and I've gone to the man who looks like he's got something. He's got a clipboard. I said, mate. I said, where is? Yeah. I said important. I said,
like,
where is?
I'm just an artist.
Where is Jet 2?
Sketching.
And he was like, calm down now. And he just, like it was like the Matrix.
No,
he was
that. Who's that guy in Pulp Fiction? The Fox, Mr. Fox.
Oh yeah.
Or is it Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs.
Where he comes to clean up all the and he knocks the door.
Like, calm down.
Yeah, he goes. Where's the body?
Like
What's going on?
Calm down, Mr. Cage.
His heart rate was at least 40 beats a minute, and I was like, wow. And he went, "Where are you going?" I went, "Agadir." He goes, "Okay," and he opens the clipboard, one page at a time.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, bruv. Like inside me, I'm going, bruv.
Yeah.
I said, you know what it is? I just need to get him. He was like, let's just calm down.
Yeah.
And let me have a look.
Did he say "Aga dire se
dire se"?
That's what he wanted you to
and
do.
then he just read all the instructions, nice and slowly. For this, you need to go to
Great. The plane's already in Agadir.
And I'm like, sorry, did you say gate 19? All right, thank you, mate. How do we get there? He goes, right, you got to go. I said, all right, down there. He goes, no, listen.
Yeah, they don't like it sometimes.
Listen,
I was going to say,
go
I've been
down there, left, and then you're going to have to go all the way back. Or you'll skip the track. I'm like, bro. Anyway, this is now where the marathon action kicks in because we had to run. Literally, that's what Saj said. We've got one end of the airport, no train service. We're going to go all the way back around to the main bit of Stansted.
Yeah.
Again.
Again. Back to square one.
So hold on.
Where did we have to get off?
Was your gate right near where you were already? The other gate?
It was the first one where we should have got off at the Emirates.
Okay.
What a wally.
So, but I rolled the dice. I thought, what are the chances that, it's the Emirates one? So we're back. And this is where they collapsed.
This is bad
So
planning.
this is where, of course it was.
How many of you are there?
4 in total.
Okay.
So now I've gone and I'm like...
First place.
I'm like, why is
What's your lead? What's your lead on the others?
I was... You couldn't even see them.
Okay.
There were times where I had to stop because I'm like, where are they?
Yeah.
Right? And now it's like, okay. And then I thought, I'm not even tired.
What are you carrying a man bag? Have you got hand luggage?
I've just got a rucksack.
You got a rucksack?
I've got a rucksack.
An Asian man running for an airport with a rucksack.
I know,
you
right?
did that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Hell, bruv.
Luckily, the wires were packed inside.
See, don't even joke, bruv.
But what I'm trying to say is, the 3 other people, no fitness, nothing.
No.
And they got to the point where, I was like, guys, the train is coming now.
The
train's coming.
Their fitness at this time.
Yeah, the train's coming, and they've gone, Kedge, we can't.
Forget it. We're giving up.
There was one of the girls was so red, she was like, I can't.
Oh, girls and guys?
It was girls and guys.
Okay.
I had to go and grab her, and I said, right, give me your bag.
Oh, you got her.
And
you left the other
link
girl.
Arms, I go,
you felt guilty.
No,
you felt guilty
the
about
other guy got the other girl.
Yeah.
We linked, and we go, right, let's just do this. I said, one last push now. And honestly, you realise the fitness level.
It's like giving birth.
It was. Got onto it.
Then we're running.
Then we're running. Then we go onto
it.
Gate 19. Get to gate 19. Nobody there. Jet 2. I consider Jet 2 the thing. All in my head is...
Darling, hold my hand.
Yeah. All I've got in my head is...
Darling.
All I've got in my head now
darling,
is...
hold my hand.
I'm dying.
Imagine if I'd made the reel where it goes, nothing big. Says, Jet 2 and I'm just dying.
Or he's running and then all the security just lynch him. Because they go, what's he there?
And then we get there and there's a young Munda there and he was like, it's all right, mate. The plane's still there. He goes, look,
Yeah,
don't,
don't worry, Jet 2.
Get a passport,
We're
Aaron,
delayed.
get a passport. He goes, it's calm. Don't worry, calm. Anyway, we got on. Massive queue outside. Obviously, they had blocked the front entrance of the airplane. Some issues. We were fine. Anyway, I did not like that. That's never going to happen again.
Did your mates make it? So your mates just strutted along and made it then in the end?
No, Dad. I really pushed them.
No, so they came with you. So everyone came.
I pushed them past their zone of what they're the breathing. I don't even think they'd hit zone 5 of running before.
Yeah,
this is very unlike you. This behaviour.
It is. And I hated myself for it. And I couldn't.
This is how he'd do.
I want to do my mini version of that one.
Go on.
Because as you were saying it came back to me. As you know, I'm a brand ambassador for Kingfisher Beer.
Yeah.
So as part of that, we have to film in restaurants. And we went down all over the country.
Yeah.
Done Leeds and all that, mixed grills, this, that, fancy dish, blah, blah, blah. We were in Brighton.
Okay.
Oh, mission.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not too bad, Brighton.
No, Brighton's
because it's
You train
40 minutes from Victoria.
Yeah.
You forget that, 40, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So anyway, down in Brighton, and we eat at one restaurant in Brighton. Oh, we have to film 2 restaurants a day. So we're eating in 2 restaurants.
Oh, okay. Both in Brighton?
Both in Brighton, yeah. That Kingfisher sent us to. So we go to one, kind of have some fun and games, make some content, and then go to another one and do it again. We don't eat full meals, just snack. But it's me, my producer, who you'll know is Sanj from the BBC, who used to produce us. He was on Adol Ray's show originally when I first met, and then she was working on my show, and I've known her for years. And then our cameraman as well. So we've now just eaten 2 desi meals. Yeah. With stuffed. Even if you just snack it a bit.
No,
when fresh hot garlic naan comes out,
too much.
This, and they bring out their lamb shank this, and they kind of their 15-hour dal this, and you're like, oh man, I've got to just try it. I've got to just
15-hour dal.
And they slow cook it, don't
slow
they?
cook dal.
Yeah, so it's just amazing. So we're doing that, and then we're in Brighton, and then we're wrapping up. They're wrapping up the equipment and things like that. And I went, there's a train in 15 minutes.
Oh,
right? And I go to the waiters. I went, how long to get to today? You went 10 minutes.
Oh.
I went, come on.
And
both the other two just went, Sanj and the other.
No chance.
No.
Sanj would have got no chance.
Randy. And I went, no, because the next one's not for like an hour.
Yeah. I would have been with you on that one.
And you know, I'm so Punjabi. I'm like, I've eaten.
Let's go.
I just want to get home now.
Yeah. You just want to get home.
There's nothing else to do. I just want to get, we can do it.
Because then you got to chat nonsense for an hour.
Right. Also that.
It's that. And I don't want to do it.
I know that team. They're all right. They're good to chat to.
No, I know, but it doesn't
equally,
matter.
they wouldn't want it. They'd be like,
no, exactly.
Right. So, and they're going up to train up to Birmingham in the Midlands.
Oh,
right.
That's a trek.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly. And I'm like,
let's just start now.
I can be home in an hour and a bit from London. I'm there and all that. So I went, guys, I'm going to go for it. And they didn't really agree it. You know, where they're like, what? And I'm like, and I just started belting up the road.
You didn't get the buy-in, so that means it's a disaster.
You just bounced by yourself.
I bounced, right?
Yeah.
And they're going, and then they're messaging, they're going, you're not going to make
it.
No, good man again. Good man. If you want it, you got to get it.
Right?
You got to get it. I'm sorry. You can't. Because this is where straight away you figure out winners and losers.
Bro, can I just say, the last thing you want to do when you've had 2 mixed grills,
of course,
is run uphill.
Yeah.
I was sweating. Methi, you could smell the tadaka coming out my pores.
This is brilliant.
A full bit of lamb just came out my back.
I love it. I love it.
Right.
I'm sure it did.
And I'm going
bones hanging out of his backside.
And now I'm sweating so hard, right? And it's uphill. And I'm getting them, and I recognise the station because we stayed over the night before. And I'm like, oh yeah, I recognise that bit. I'm nearly that. I'm at that bit.
Yeah.
So I'm still pelting. I'm looking at my shoulder. I can't see him.
This is better than Shah Rukh Khan running for a train.
I made my train, right? And they needed that train as well to get to London and then to switch.
They didn't make it.
They didn't make it.
Oh.
And I'm like,
did they try?
Huh? They didn't even try. They went, we just knew there was no point. And I was like, but there was a point. Because I made it with about a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
There is the difference.
Yeah. And so I'm laughing at you kind of going, and I'm like, but you know, you're like, I'm gone. I don't owe these people anything really.
No.
So it's okay. I think they'll understand.
Because of that mentality of believing, we made it.
Yeah.
You could have just sat there and cried.
Yeah.
No one's telling you to cry.
No, but I think that's life. You know, people, when you say, because particularly now I've got a teenage son and all that.
Yeah.
I go, show me your friends are, I'll show you are. Who's around you that's kind of hungry, that wants it, that's going for it, or that's having a laugh, or who's happy, or who's bringing something to the game, or who are you with? And actually, it was his birthday. Marlo turned 14. Can you believe that?
Wow.
A lot of people listening, I tell you, will remember when he was born because we were on the radio.
Yeah.
And I remember getting so many men. They were like, oh, and I still get it. I remember when he was born. I remember you were because you were suddenly then not on the radio. And you know who else had their baby the same day or the day before mine?
Go on.
Is Chris Evans. So Chris Evans' son was born on the 30th. And he took that Thursday, I think it was, I can't remember what day it was.
Eli, who just turned 14.
Yeah, exactly. So he was born a day before Milo.
Right.
So it's funny at the same time, it's like a breakfast thing going something in the BBC tea.
So you were running at the airport, you were running at the station.
Where are you running from?
I wasn't running from anything.
Can I tell you what I was relaxing though?
See how he makes us Sunny sound like pussies? Yeah. I wasn't running from anything.
Yeah,
we were running
I was standing there like a lion.
You were running from, he was running from his mates because he wanted to go on holiday by himself.
No,
so you were running from your camera crew because you didn't want to go around with them.
No, he's planes, I'm trains. You got to be automobiles. You got to have a...
But can I tell you something else that happened in Agadir, which I couldn't stop laughing, but to myself, because I thought of you. Because I thought
it was so funny. I was the only one laughing.
I can't wait to tell you
too.
His
friends at the airport. He went by himself.
Yeah. So, as you know, we all know we've been there. Cage's thoughts on having a massage.
Oh, you went for a massage?
You're definitely.
Did you go for one,
bruv? You're definitely not a Moroccan massage man, because they go in.
They scrub you in.
Yeah,
I did the hammam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Did you lose a nipple or two,
bruv? Layers of skin.
Yeah, God.
I couldn't stop laughing.
What was involved? First, did you have a man or a woman?
I was a woman.
Right, okay.
But she was quite like
Go on.
Thuggery.
strong, like not thuggery as
Was
such.
she
but,
built or
but,
did she?
No,
But
little.
they know-
but
they got tariqa. They got- they know how to do it.
Oompa Loompa, but the power in her hands. Do you know what I mean? And she was because she was Arab lady. I was scared of her. And then she went, strip down to your pants. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because
hello?
I had
No.
no.
He went, well, I wouldn't mind a mint tea first, darling.
Ease me a
There
bit.
we go.
Bloody hell.
I was so nervous.
Where's the romance?
If you had come in with your camera crew to film this, I think it would have been a brilliant show. So I'll go in and I had my swimming trunks on because I thought maybe that could. I didn't know. I even Googled what do I wear for her. I didn't even know what it
Usually,
meant.
like, yeah,
So did you have a kati on underneath
So I
your
had a
swimming-
kati on, right? And she goes,
as
just
well as
that.
your
Yeah,
swimming
I
trunks?
just thought maybe I'd do a little switcheroo if I had to. Or whatever. I don't know. I didn't know.
Sorry,
I didn't know.
any man, imagine the bunchage that's going on right now.
I didn't know.
He's got pants on, then that netted mesh on top of the trunk.
Yeah, but I'm used to that because I'm doing running, innit? So all the running shorts are like that. So I'm used to that. So then she was
like
like,
a couple of satsumas
in a hammock. In a hammam
and
hammock.
it's so hot in there, isn't it? The wall and the table I was on, it was baking. It was made out of marble.
It was really hot in the steam room, isn't it?
Jesus.
It was really hot.
And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, and also, you got to remember, I don't know what happens. So then,
What do you mean you don't know what happens? So you didn't know what to expect?
no,
You think
at
it was a
all.
naughty one?
all I thought is that I thought it's just another word for a massage.
It's not a massage. A hammam and a massage are two different things, bro.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know that now. I know that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Right. So she comes in, and then there was a tap there. She's just
So you're in your own private room?
yeah.
Well, it's like a private.
No, because sometimes you get that open plan one,
Oh,
don't
no,
you?
no, no.
Where
No,
there's
but
like
it's
loads
like your
of...
own one. Yeah,
It was like I was Jesus Christ being put in a tomb.
Is that it?
It was like a tomb underground.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, that's
Yeah,
under,
yeah,
it's like
you
a
lie on that thing in the middle.
underground bar.
Yeah.
Stone
Uncomfortable,
table.
isn't it?
stone table.
Yeah, yeah.
A bit like, I picture you
Very
more like
slippery.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. It's slippery as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they soap it up.
And
Yeah.
it's hard, isn't it? Like when you're lying
Hard
there.
and hot.
Yeah.
And then then she comes,
Kedge got it hard and hot in Agadir. He took it up the Agadir.
She comes to shower and she just really turned up on it. Like, whoa, this is,
yeah.
and you know, like, you're like, oh my God, this can't, you know,
Yeah,
everything's
yeah.
shriveling up. And then so it's like, so then she does that.
Everything's shriveling up.
And then she goes, this is the black something. Some
Yeah,
like
yeah. The
soap or-
exfoliating thing.
Bravo. And I'm
Black
covered
Mamba?
in
Is
black.
it-
Yeah.
was it a vibrator?
No. It's like some soap. It would look like seaweed or something, but it was hard.
This
And she was
is the Black Mamba.
the black.
I'll go get the tail.
So she's
the
rubbing
argan
that
oil.
on me, yeah,
Yeah.
all over. And then you got to do the back, front, back.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my God,
You gotta keep
Slip-
flipping over.
slipping around
Yeah,
on this
slip inside,
this
yeah.
table as well. And then she's got this
What
glove.
possessed you to do this?
I thought, you know what? You guys always talk about this.
No, but we don't.
No, I do. I love it. I love her,
You
man.
know, you both
I
mentioned
enjoy
this
the
stuff, and I thought I want to
experience.
experience
Yeah.
what these guys experience.
Yeah,
So I thought
yeah.
I'm going to do
The
it.
massage is better.
Yeah, no, but this sometimes you get the double. This is
I had the
leads
double.
into it.
I had the,
Yeah,
I
so
had the
you
have
massage.
that and the massage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after.
But there's
So then you had the glove. Is it a glove?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my!
The-
lift my
the
arm
bri-
up, scrape-
Yes.
I
Brillo
don't know.
pad.
Forget the armpit hair. I got no armpit left, bro.
Yeah.
She was scraping everything.
Yeah.
My God, I feel like she goes. Is this enough pressure? Enough pressure. I've lost about
Yeah.
5 layers of skin.
Yeah. Say, can you see my feet have gone blue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You've cut
And
the
It was
blood
like that.
off.
It was like that Bodyworks,
But I didn't.
exhibition.
Yeah, but I tell you what.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Robbie, was it Robbie Williams' video as well? Let me entertain you, and all
I know,
such a
yeah,
strip
just-
off.
yeah.
You see all the muscles
The most
underneath.
uncomfortable thing about all of that was just being wet in your gutties.
What?
It's a horrible feeling.
Wetting your cutchies?
No, being wet
Wet-
in your gutties. Do you know what I mean? Because then she
But
showers
why
you
would
over.
you wear them? You should have just had your swimming trunks.
What, nunga bunga? No, she said no swimming trunks. She said just
Just your little cutcher, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when water goes into underpants, they sag a bit.
yes,
So-
sag
yeah.
sticky.
Yeah,
and
so
I was like,
what?
I didn't
You
like
should-
that.
Kedge,
I
you
didn't
should have-
like
You should
that.
have worn swimming shorts.
I don't know the rules in it. I don't know enough
Yeah.
Arabic to ask her these questions.
Yeah.
Then there was some second
But
thing.
you
that she
should
does.
know.
You could, yeah, a bit of French. You could have.
I tried different.
How
She
would you
was-
say, excuse me, my cutchie is wet and uncomfortable in French?
No,
go on, give it a go.
saggy
Non,
More-
c'est pas plaisant, monsieur, madame, et c'est un peu possible de porter what's it called? Culotte de piscine. I don't know, but you know, like you're just like
I don't know what he said.
You're just like I just thought if you guys were here, I could hear you two like like
Laughing.
gods from up there just watching and if you're doing live commentary on that, you'd have an absolute
Yeah, I wish we
field.
were goggle boxing it.
Yeah.
Okay, but what mode were you in? Were you in like, I'm going to vocalize this, or did you kind of go quiet and just sort of take it?
Of course,
quite
he,
like
of
a
course he
mouse.
took
I
it. Of
went-
course
I-
he
I
just
took-
took
I
it.
took it.
Take your
I took
over.
it.
You don't have much choice when you're just in your pants.
No, but they don't mind it. No. They don't mind it when you give it a little, woo, woo,
I did a little bit. Because then also the massage lady, I don't know why, mate. I don't know. Does this happen as well when you have a proper? Have you guys had a massage from Arab?
Yeah. I'd massage all over the world.
So she very, very good with the leg, like the chops and all of that, right? Okay. And then she would bend my leg back.
Yeah, right back. Yeah.
And they put it on your bum, and then she push. But does she know that I was that flexible? Does that happen to everybody? Because there's men out there who can't even bend over, let alone.
Exactly. So they take it back there, and they.
How would she know?
No, they can feel it because you're obviously. She probably loved you. You like a little bit of Play-Doh. She's like, oh, result. I'm gonna stretch this one out.
So then she did this thing where she put my arm around my back, so it's gone, and then push
like your shoulder down.
What's that? Like dislocating my shoulder.
No, just realigning you. But then you not feel good after. You feel like
I felt good, but I was like, well, you're lucky you got a flexible one.
No, I think they do.
I think they gauge it, Kedge.
Do they?
Yeah, of course they do. They ain't going to do that with someone who can't
I said to her, I said, you got very strong hands.
Yeah. She's like, don't you worry about it.
She started giggling. Anyway,
yeah,
but that was, I thought if you guys were there to watch the Kedge and the hammam.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. Well, I once had one.
I'm sweating now just talking about it.
Yeah, in Morocco.
Did you enjoy it?
I wouldn't. It's something.
It's not an enjoyable experience like that.
It's like I think
it's
I just
more
took
like
one
physio.
for the.
How did you feel afterwards?
I felt good after it. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go in the pool or in the sea or anything. I was quite enjoying this oil and everything I was covered in, and I felt like it was good for my hair and everything. So I just, I showered as late as I could that day.
Yeah.
But that side of it is good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Not again, maybe.
What did you prefer, the hammam part or the massage part?
Oh, both equally quite.
Sometimes
disturbing.
they have that.
Because this one, I've never had. No, because the woman, I've never had the woman massage me like this. Like she was a bit.
Was it really soapy? But did she get extra soapy with it?
Or the massage?
Yeah, because sometimes they have
oil, the argan oil.
Oil. Yeah. No, because some in the hammam bit. They kind of washing.
The hammam was very soapy and wet.
She had this kind. They have like a chadar, a net thing, and they shake the foam in there, and it just fluffs up. It's like like a bin bag full of foam. Then they pour the foam all over you. Yeah, and it's like a super soapy one. But and
that weren't the hammam. It was one of the parties.
Oh, was that?
Yeah,
it's at 3 a.m.
Phone party, mate.
And it's in an underground cave of a club.
Wow. Anyway, so all of that happened, and I just thought I had to share it because I thought you'd go.
Do you know what? I'm glad that you actually had a massage because you always cuss us for it. So,
because I thought you guys always bang on about it. So
it's good. I mean, I had one in Dubai when I was there recently. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was wicked.
Do you remember your best massage? Do you remember where you were?
I'm getting used to people touching me.
Yeah, well done. Because I think you have to let go. You have to be susceptible.
No, fully.
Because if you're there going,
what would Sash and Tommy be doing right now? And
I fell asleep in my massage.
His legs out, wide open.
I fell asleep.
Right, open your legs, Kedge.
Like I was snoring.
Yeah, I've woken myself up snoring.
What, during a massage?
So many times.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I went for a good 90-minute one as well.
Yeah.
Long
and then when you open your eyes, they go, tired? I was like, yeah.
She goes to me, is it hard enough? She was pushing into my chest. I couldn't barely breathe.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought she was cracking my ribs.
But I know them ones. They kind of want to be told, okay, listen, you're strong, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
And it's hurting a little bit.
Right. I'll remember that for next time. During the film.
Don't try and man up for it and kind of go like, oh no, I'll be all right,
Right.
No, don't worry, carry on.
No, you know me.
Carry on. So everything goes good. What else?
I made a list of things that we need to address over the last 6 weeks that we need to go through in no particular order. We've got the JP Morgan issue that happened, and there was that. Do we all remember that?
Remind me what.
So there was an Asian Indian fella.
What was his name? I can't remember it.
His Indian fella. What was his name? I forgot his name. But the woman's name was Hajdini.
That was her surname, wasn't it?
That was her surname.
Yeah.
Doe. His name was Doe.
Doe.
Doe, yeah. But he looked a bit...
John Doe. That's like a made-up names in America.
Maybe it was... I don't know. I don't know. Doe. But Doe was married to an Asian woman. And the story...
There's two of them. He's the second one.
Yeah. But he was more Desi and she was like Chinese or half Chinese or Filipino or something like that. And so what happened is all of a sudden it just came onto our timelines everywhere that this woman who's in a high power in JP Morgan decided to... use her influence and was racially insulting this guy's wife, and it was forcibly, doing things to this against his will, sexual acts, and he was crying, and he put a lawsuit against the woman. It was all a bit of a big hoo-ha.
So,
it was.
So this is a bit of a kind of role reversal in that typical sense. Is that basically it's Doe, the bloke, who's saying that the woman was harassing him and sexually in the workplace.
I mean, I think with this story, there were so many parts to it. Like, obviously, you see the first allegation.
Yes.
Like, this is what happened. And I read what was part of it, and I thought, this sounds a bit weird. I don't think anyone would do this.
What was it that sounded weird to you?
What was the official thing that it was something to do where she cussed his wife or something?
So there was this one line here that I've got the quote here. She remarked, I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons.
I mean, who says stuff like that?
Cannons.
Asian fish.
Why fish head? I don't understand.
I'm laughing a little bit because I've never heard Asians go, look at you with your Asian fish head.
Yeah.
I've never heard that said
called
before.
A fish head.
What's an Asian fish?
Yeah, no, an Asian.
No, I think Asian as in Chinese Asian.
But he's not. Well, he's Desi.
He's Desi.
Yeah.
She was.
She's got her Asians mixed up.
But who? What's a fish head? I don't understand that. And also, the term cannons feels like it's like been brought from the 80s. Who's referred to them?
What did she say? I bet your Asian
doesn't have cannons like these.
Meaning like she's getting her cleavage out, right? And she's going, I bet your Asian fish.
Cannons. Cannons.
Cannon. That's like badungas, or like it's like a stupid word.
When I read that part of it, I thought this actually sounds like it's probably made up.
And then, a couple of days later, it started coming out that this was all made up.
It was made up. Yeah.
This guy made. So therefore, if this guy made it up, then Doe basically had the vocabulary of cannons.
Okay, hold a minute. Sorry,
rewind. What era have you just come from?
So he's just randomly picked this woman at work and gone, she harassed me, and she said, I bet your Asian fish head wife doesn't have cannons like this.
Yeah. There was all sorts of different allegations. Yeah. Quite serious as well. Like
That's a Doe just completely. What a terrible person.
I know.
And then did he say, and
then it just went quiet. I don't know what then has happened.
Because I think where it just I think people got to the bottom of it, like the truth.
And it was just made up.
Fake news. And then I think it just moved on. Yeah. The news story sailed.
But it was like one of them kind of stories that was just breaking every hour. There was like some new information coming out.
Yeah. It was a breaking news one on the timelines for a while.
What a little shit. What a little.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he was trying to get. Well, obviously, you're trying to get loads of money for it, but that means probably you're rubbish at your job.
Yeah. So
I actually asked some of my mates that worked in banking. I was like, "Oh, is this what it's like?" All of this kind
Wolf
of
of
stuff
Wall Street.
Yeah, Wolf of. And it's funny that Wolf of Wall Street was on telly at the same sort of time.
There you go.
And I was just like, it's all kind of.
That's great.
Maybe it was the use of fish head wife and cannons that called out. They're like, she's like, why would I say there's language you wouldn't use.
It was all a bit weird.
He went, I bet your Asian wife doesn't have. Fish head wife doesn't have cannons like this. I'm off for some butter toast. The two go hand in hand. I think the two are very much connected.
And I think after that, sort of issue, I think the other thing that I saw, and a lot of people sent this to me, and just they were sharing it and stuff like that. It was the whole thing of, did you see the group of Gujarati tourists that went from India to Thailand, and they were just doing Garba on the tarmac?
Can we have more information on this, Saj? Because I saw the reel you sent, and I didn't understand why were they under the wing of the plane?
Because there were many. I don't know whether they were boarding or whether they were disembarking, but they just decided under the wing,
broke out in some Garba. I mean, that is proud of the Gujarati clan there, Saj. I know you are.
No. I mean, there's a major health and safety issue there because you can't be doing shit like that there. Like, do you know what I mean? And people were filming it, and they were all like, laughing and having a good time. Like, come on, there's time and place.
I think social media's got to a point where now, if you do Gidda or Bhangra in a random place, and someone films it, you're onto a winner.
Because it did go nuts.
You're onto a winner.
It was everywhere. There was a lot of backlash with the comments and stuff.
Well, absolutely.
No, but Bhangra heads are just as guilty as hardcore Garba heads.
No, we Desis are.
Do it where they go.
We all are.
Yeah.
We all are because now you have to do something which is going to make the internet stand up and look at it. Yeah. So if you do Garba on the wing of a plane...
No, it was under the wing.
Well, under it or whatever. Or if you start doing it in, like the Royal Albert Hall,
someone's on.
You will just go viral because it's so easy now. You just got to think of that kind of thing. And I think that is the only point of this.
But don't you also feel a sense of pride that, that they're taking your dance... Your dance to the people,
shut up.
Someone like, I don't know why I'm thinking of him, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson could be scrolling for Instagram and went,
exactly,
Garba. What's this?
No, I'm sorry,
it's Gujarati folk dance.
It's just making everyone look worse. And making them probably say things that
See now, okay.
What you think? Hang on a minute. Do you think is acceptable?
I tell you what I think. I'm thinking right now.
If this wasn't Garba and people were doing Bangra under the wing, and it was like your mob,
Gidda, proper Gidda.
Yeah. And I'm sorry,
Gidda.
you shouldn't be doing that because number one is that there's a massive health and safety issue there to start with.
Is there?
Of course there is.
What is
You're
it?
on an active flipping.
Yeah, but they're not
Runway.
running around.
Runway.
They're not doing a full sequence running away
give
from
a
the plane.
shit. Get off the plane and
they're
get
going to
in.
get on this plane. They're underneath it. It's still tied up.
What's to say? All right, for you should to start with. You shouldn't really be hanging out under a wing. What if like full fuel falls on them, the engine falls off?
Sachi's actually got a point this time.
The
wing falls
as
off.
much as I want to back the good
But
guys
they're only going to do a bit like
No.
It might only have been one circle, one round.
I don't give a shit if it's half a round. You should not be doing it.
Yeah, I'm with you. But the other thing I'm
What
thinking...
if, like, I don't know, the gas thing blew up from the
Suitcases
ground?
fall out,
No, that's mine. I'm
Well,
just
then I
saying
think
anything
if you're in the plane, or what if there's something explodes inside the plane and you're like, oh, good thing we didn't go outside. Okay, now we would have died.
Well, we didn't get
Everybody else dies, and you're like, Garba saved my life.
All the Westerners on the plane
It's
dead.
more likely something to happen outside of the plane than inside. You're safer to be inside
I'm
of
just
it.
saying.
Love it.
It's ridiculous.
Love it.
What I think is funny is, I think it's us as Asian
Do you
people.
know? Did you
you're
see
like,
the other day the plane fell, like the landing gear fell? Did you see that video? of
Again,
the plane?
that
There was a
one-
random,
Really?
There was a random Boeing 787, and do you know when it's just parked at the gate?
Yeah.
The front thing snapped, and the whole plane just went bang on the floor.
no.
Imagine the Garba people.
Massive
underneath.
head.
Then whose fault is it then?
No.
Whose fault is it then?
Go around the nose of that thing once it's fallen down.
No, because then it looks like the
Do you know
plane's
what?
doing like a bow down.
Yeah.
It's not-
It's
well,
like-
yeah,
even the
bow
plane is
down.
religious.
Even
you know,
the plane got pissed off and killed them all.
Stop.
The wings just
Yeah,
detached.
do you know what I mean? Everything. There you go. Have an engine on you.
And really,
The other thing that was quite shocking, and there's not
Ridiculous.
there's not much to say on it,
Ridiculous,
but again, I saw it again. It appeared on my timeline, sent to you guys, and that was Honey Singh talking on someone's podcast. How about he's completely bald?
completely.
Yeah, and he goes, "All this is fake. All of his hair is fake."
What?
And it made me laugh, but I don't know why it made me laugh. But it was just like, I don't know why, but I just thought you wouldn't expect him to be bold, and why is he all of a sudden just coming on the podcast and talking about it? Maybe obviously, it's a serious thing, and men, sometimes do get stressed about it, and they lose their mojo when they lose their hair and all of that kind of thing. But Tommy Sanders is an example of not losing a mojo,
No.
and in actual fact, actually gaining more.
Gaining mojo.
Yeah, but I just found it funny that Honey Singh's bold.
Yeah.
That's a good fact to tell someone.
But I think there's a lot more bold people than you think, particularly in Bollywood in India.
Because I remember, do you remember
Bad
Badsha went through that hair transplant thing where all of a sudden his hair looked massively long?
I don't remember it on Badsha, but I just know that hair is absolutely linked to, I don't know, vitality, youth, youngness.
In Asian tradition.
It's like light skin, hair.
Yeah.
Well,
that was because when Shah Rukh Khan took the Mickey out of you, it was like it was a big thing to see a bold Asian man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that still does the rounds online actually, doesn't it?
And there's a lot of backlash to Shah Rukh. Why would he say that to this bald guy?
But then
He's bald shaming
Anupam
him.
Kher and Amrish Puri have been doing it for years.
Yeah, I know. It's so, like people want to get upset by
Tommy,
the
you
people.
should play the victim.
No, I did. You know what? I thought
Victim
about that
card.
for fun.
Take him down.
Yeah, and then someone's edited together because Shah Rukh Khan says, I'll give you some of my hair.
Yeah.
But then there's that line
Go on,
that when Kajal in Desioki, when we did Desioki with Kajal,
Taklu.
she said, "Main tere takle te baith jaungi,"
Yeah.
right? My dad.
Well, no, but I think
my dad goes
She wants
me.
to sit on your head.
She wants to sit on your.
Yeah.
And he just raised his eyebrows. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Full,
I know.
full
I
card-
know.
full-
Well,
full
if
Kajal.
Devgan can't, perform.
Ajay
then,
Devgan.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of hair on your head then.
Yeah.
Devgan, what you say?
Devgan, no, I'm saying
Ajay
Devgan.
Devgan.
Yeah, Devgan can't perform for Kajal. No wonder she wants to sit on your Duglu.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's a bit weird. Staying on the
bit weird.
Bollywood hype, then shall we talk about obviously the end of the Premier League and there was two teams.
Bollywood
Very
hype.
Bollywood that.
No, because there was obviously there was that big Arsenal obviously winning the league.
Well done,
to
Arsenal.
them. But Ranveer Singh getting on the act.
Yeah.
And taking a photo of
course
Declan
he
Rice,
is.
which I obviously
Of
said like
course
he probably
he
got
is.
confused because he thought it was biryani. Let's take a photo of this.
Yes,
And then we didn't hear from him after they lost the Champions League.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Ranveer Singh?
No.
Oh, wrong. Oh, where's he got? No, that's it. He disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Where was he when he was with Declan? Where was it? Was he over here?
I think it was pre the. I think it was he was out in, where was it? Istanbul or where it was?
wasn't it?
Budapest.
Budapest. Yeah.
So he was at.
Yeah. Obviously, front row seats. But yeah. But
It's a good gig.
Oh well, you would take it,
It's a
wouldn't
good
you?
gig.
Declan Rice must think. What did I'd love to interview Declan Rice now? Going, what did this guy say to you?
What do you think of him?
Yeah.
He goes, we love Chawal.
Yeah.
Chawal is our favourite.
Yeah.
So rice, we love you.
Because Ranveer Singh would have given him the full black. Oh, I'm a big Bollywood actor.
No, I don't think he would have. I don't think he's like that.
No, you've seen him on carpets before. I'm a actor in the Indian cinema practicing my craft, and you've not seen him do that. He does that a lot. But we like him because Durandar 2 is brilliant, and
we'll
you've seen it.
We'll speak about that later.
We'll speak about that later. We've got to talk about World Cup fever as well. We've got to talk about West Ham got relegated, Tottenham didn't.
I know. We took
I
that
felt
one.
sorry for you. I've never felt. But I felt sorry for you.
He don't feel sorry for himself though. Like he don't feel sorry for. He's not really a fan.
I tell you who's more for Milo. Logan. Because I know he's
more of a
Simon.
No,
Simon got quiet. I'm going to actually give it. I think I've stirred it up a bit.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, he would have come for me if we had. So I'm going to stir. But poor Logan.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
was he okay with that?
Because all of his mates are like Spurs and Arsenal, and they're all like. So now,
because it was the battle of the two rubbish teams.
Is he still a West Ham fan?
He spoke about it. He goes. So I think I want to swap teams.
Good man.
Right?
Where's he going?
And I went.
Don't go Arsenal.
I went. Why is that? And he went, well, because West Ham won't win it.
We're shit, mate. We're shit.
I said, here's the deal.
Bit shit, innit?
I said, you can support any team you like.
Okay.
So
you had the father side.
Yeah. I went. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I said, West Ham's just our local side, so we'll always support them because they're local.
Yeah.
I said they're our local side. I said, Logan said, I love watching Man City. I love watching Barcelona. I love watching PSG or Brazil when Brazil play.
Yeah.
I said, nothing to stop you enjoying football.
Football, yeah.
So on that note, I was going to say this to you because so many people I've spoken to at the Champions League final were like, gutted. And I know you don't like Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
But and then that's rightly so.
No, that's because of rivalry.
You're a proper Spurs fan. You are.
Rivalry,
Would you not say Spurs forms a large part of Kedge's life?
Yeah, he's wearing their clothes
now.
And also, look, it's not just a one-way thing. It's a two-way thing.
Right.
On the last day of the season, when we were watching Tottenham, there was the pub. I was in a pub. One massive screen was Tottenham, one massive screen was Arsenal. There were more Arsenal fans watching the Tottenham game and cheering on. I think it was our last game, Leeds. Every time they were getting close because they wanted to see Tottenham get relegated.
Right, exactly. And even the Arsenal fan that I know, who is one of the dads who's got his kid plays football with Logan.
Yeah.
I was talking to him about it, and I go, you know what? I said I've spoken to lots of other people, and they're like, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah. He goes, people love to give it to Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
And I think Tottenham also go around going, people love to give it to Tottenham fans. So I think it just goes both ways between the two. But my point is, I was gutted. For. I know you're not going to like that.
Gutted for who?
Gutted for Arsenal when they missed it. When he skied that penalty, I was gutted. No
one was gutted, Bob.
No one was gutted.
You know what?
No one was gutted.
No, I'm going to link it to what you just said, and I said that to the Arsenal dad. Yeah. The Arsenal dad. He went, "You're probably not a proper football fan." Because he goes, because he knows. He knows. Everyone will be happy. Yeah. But I'm like, no, but I said, but
the whole world was rejoicing.
Everyone was so happy that
PSG saved football.
PSG is saved.
No, God. I live like less than 7 miles from Arsenal's ground. Yeah. Right? So it's like West Ham is about 4 miles the other way.
Right.
Spurs is about 3 miles, pretty close to me now.
It's close, yeah.
Right? And then Arsenal's a couple of miles past away, wherever it is. Right? So I'm like, I'd want it for the London club. Yeah, and they're like, that means you're not really a fan. I'm it means I'm an absolute fan because I just love the game.
No.
And I would want it.
Do you know what? Like, in all, like, I mean, Arsenal fans, at the moment, they feel like they're the victim. Still.
Yeah.
Like, everyone,
always.
Like, everyone. Yeah. And I'm just like, do you know what? But I think people just hate you because of the fans. Like, their fans are
I mean, it became a big thing on Talk Sport and everything like that.
I mean,
the way
if it was the other way around, everyone be going like
Spurs. Everyone have been taking a mickey out of Spurs for the last 2 years. They've been in the relegation zone. It's non-stop. But it's funny, and then football fever is upon us. Saj, the World Cup is just around the corner. When this podcast is released and you're listening to now, is the day the World Cup starts.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, excited.
I'm just not feeling it though.
No,
there's. I mean, like when you think World Cup, like, I mean, I think for me the big part of it is that. When the World Cup or the Euros is on, you're like, I'm going to watch like 3 or 4 games a day.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that this
No,
time.
we are, Saj.
How? The first game's at 8 p.m. You want me to stay up all night and watch till 6 in the morning?
You DJ till 6 in the morning?
No.
Yeah, but that's DJ. I'm working. You want me to sit there? Look, at the end of the day, it's a World Cup. You're going to watch rubbish games like Qatar versus Canada.
Yeah.
Like, we just watch those crap games because they're on TV.
But the first...
We ain't going to do that at 3 in the morning.
So the football starts this Thursday. The first Monday of the World Cup, there is a game at midnight.
Yeah.
So into Monday.
Yeah.
Then there's a game at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Which goes to 5 a.m. Then at 5 a.m. go to sleep or work, whatever you got to do. Get ready so that from 3 o'clock, the next game starts. That will finish, and then you got
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, then you got a 6 p.m. kickoff, and then you got a 9 p.m. kickoff. 5 games. It's going to be brilliant, Saj.
Okay,
you're going to be in it. You're going to be excited.
I don't think there's any threes or sixes, mate.
No. There is. On that first Monday.
I don't think there is. I think that's 3 and 6 in the morning, bruv.
No, they've got those 2 o'clock and the midnight kickoffs as well, and then they got the gap, and then
and that's all confusing as well. Because why haven't you just stuck to times that everyone?
Because it's America, isn't it? So they're trying to do it so like all the England games are all like 8 9 p.m. Yeah, and then
it's just weird because now I'm like timings are all over the place.
Yeah, it is.
With the World Cup, it's like bang, you know the time. First game midday, second game 4 o'clock, next game 8 o'clock. Day done.
You know
what? Why is this not happening?
What you need is you need to buy the Sun newspaper.
Yeah, I've got the wall planner.
Get the Sun newspaper. Get the wall planner.
Yeah, get the wall planner.
Read a couple of stories and they're getting ready to sell 50 million chicken wings and all those stories.
Until you see the wall planner, you don't.
It doesn't make sense. I haven't yet, but now that you've saying this, I'm like, I need my wall planner.
I've got the wall planner. I've saved it. It's ready to go.
Where is it? Why ain't it on your wall?
No, because the light's gonna. It's ready. I've got it.
Where is it?
Out. No, it's in the drawer. I've got it ready. It will come up on. It will be a ceremony, opening ceremony on Thursday, and we'll put it up.
All right.
And then we put the
scores in.
What is the thing of this World Cup? I mean, like with vuvuzelas, or like.
Well, I've been watching. If you get a chance on BBC app, there's on the app, whatever you want to watch it on. All the AI stuff that they're doing at the World Cup.
Like what?
God.
Like what?
My God, it is. They have got so much AI involved in this. So I think this is the World Cup of AI. Little things where like when you see the VAR decisions and they just look like random people, they've now put every single player through the machines so that all now the offsides you'll be able to see the actual silhouette of the player, size, proportion, everything, so that it's not going to be random. You just see random like what looks like bodies or aliens.
Yeah.
They're going to be. You're going to see Haaland. You're going to see Kane. Right. So there's that. The amount of stats that they're giving. They wanted to make it equal for all the teams. So they're going to give, because obviously certain countries have certain analysts, specialists, blah, 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 looking at different things. Certain smaller countries might not have all of that access to all of that. They are going to give all of this data for all of the players around the world to all the teams. You use it how you want to. And it is ridiculous amounts of data.
Well, I'm telling you, like how fast someone runs,
fast movement, the plays, how it moves, and everything.
This is boring me.
Yeah, I mean,
you've just taken the flipping fun out of the game.
No, I think.
Oh, here you go. Here's a spreadsheet with the game.
The amount of
what it is?
Have a look at
the camera angles.
He plays Football Manager.
Who gives a shit about that?
Because these kind of people, the ones that want to get into the stats of football, I want to play football.
No. I want to see some bad man goals.
I want to see you curl it around a wall like Roberto.
The goal of the tournament's already happened. The goal of the tournament's already happened in the friendly. Did you see the USA goal?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's a banger.
Really?
It's a banger from the corner.
Tournament ain't started, bro.
Who's going to win it? Just very quickly, who's going to win it? Quickly, one team, gun to your head. Who's going to win it?
France.
I was going to say France.
Spain.
Okay, 2 France, 1 Spain.
I would love it to be a random one. I want to go Japan. I want Japan to win this year.
But then I think
this one's probably Arsenal to win the World Cup.
Portugal could be a dark horse.
Oh, really?
Ooh, with Ronaldo's last dance.
You think so? It could be the one.
Seeing as Messi won it last time.
Well, actually, the 11th of July. Do you know about this one?
No.
The 11th of July is the day to put into your calendars.
Oh, it is. You know why?
Because of the football.
No.
Potentially.
England. India.
On the cricket.
One day, I'm going.
Yeah.
And Suryavanshi going to be there. I can't wait to see him.
You got England, India.
I'm working that.
You've got potentially, if the rounds go the way the rounds should go in the World Cup, that is the day that Argentina will play Portugal.
Wow.
And that will be the final dance between
that will be the big one.
Ronaldo and Messi. And that night, I'm going to watch Bruno Mars in Madrid.
Oh.
Wow.
Right, so we're going to Madrid to see him. Me and Lucy, right?
That, yeah.
So
I'm going Bruno Mars, but in Wembley.
Yeah, right. I thought let's go look, and I was like, you know what? I want to see him in like.
That's a bit bougie, isn't it?
No, but I'll be honest. The tickets again a bit like Snoop Dogg. While we watched Snoop Dogg in Amsterdam, no other reason. I promise. But when I thought your tickets were a little bit cheaper, and then that covers the flights. It still works out more expensive, but you're like. It'd be a memory.
Nice.
It'd be a memory in Madrid and be sunshine, guaranteed, and all that. So anyway, my point is, I can hopefully watch the football match in the day,
cricket,
go to the concert, and then at night, McGregor's back fighting.
Oh yeah, McGregor's
at
back
2 a.m.
There's loads of stuff happening that day.
That day is
all on the
loads of
11th. They said it's the ultimate day of sport ever.
Brilliant.
Like all of these things. So that is one almost, like I'm thinking, okay, so I need to sleep really well on Friday. So I've got the energy.
You've overdone it. I think you've overdone it with the Bruno Mars in the middle of that.
Well, I didn't know it was going to land like this. But I've suddenly went, because I had 11th, I thought, what's that date ring a bell? And I'm like, oh, that's the day we were seeing Bruno Mars.
The 12th is the final of the World Cup. No, so when the final's a week later, I think.
I think so.
I'm seeing Bruno Mars on the day of the final.
I'm not with it with the World Cup. Like, I don't know.
Satch, we've got to get you on that hype. We've got to get you on that hype.
I
tell you what, we'll get you on the hype.
And like, I think, like the other day I was in the newsagent and I was going to buy the sticker book.
Did you?
And?
I didn't buy it.
Oh. So this is how times
I was so. Do you know what? I just really wanted to relight that little flame and be like, I can. And then I thought about it. I was like, who am I going to swap with? Like, I'm flipping. That's a bit sad, isn't it?
I heard.
And then, do you know what? Actually, your missus messaged me.
Go on.
You can swap with Logan.
Right. So, why did she say that?
Because she just saw I posted it up.
Right.
She goes, go on, do this, and then you can swap with Logan.
This is all making sense. When was this? In the last couple of days?
Like a couple of days ago.
So 2 days ago. No word of it. I was about to tell you the same story.
Yeah.
So I can't believe this is kind of connecting my missus to Satch.
Yeah.
But it was I heard Benny go to say to Logan, you should get a sticker book. And he went, nah. And she went, go on.
Yeah.
Get it. I'm like, and I'm sitting there listening thinking, you're trying to convince the kids nowadays
to get a sticker book.
To get a sticker book.
We would
what? Imagine your mum and dad saying, beta,
can you imagine?
here's a panini book. Huh?
Yeah. And here's 6 packets.
And here's butter toast.
Yeah,
and
but like, look, and then do you know what? I went back and did a bit of research because I was like, how much are stickers nowadays? How much did you lot pay?
Oh, man.
How much did you lot pay?
35p, I think it was.
I was less than that, kid. It was like 20p at one point.
Yeah.
I remember at 35. Probably. I don't know why, but maybe.
No, they were cheap.
That was about 2 years ago.
I remember I could, for £1, you could buy 5 packs. So 20p.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And
yeah,
they went
yeah,
up to
yeah.
like 22, 23.
Yeah. For £1, yeah.
£1.25 for a pack of stickers.
And apparently you only get, I think, 5 in a pack.
7.
Oh, do you get 7?
Yeah, I did all the research. And then, do you know what? Now
Shinies are hard to come by now, though.
Then I thought, let's, because if I'm starting
Calculate
this,
it.
I want to finish this.
Yeah.
Like, it got
Here
complete. We can't be
half
half-assing this. Do you know what I mean?
Go on.
Put it in ChatGPT.
How much would it cost?
On average, how many packs of stickers would I need to complete the book?
Yeah.
When they've done all the research, came back to me and goes, you need about between 1,000 and 1,200 packs to complete the
which
book.
works out as?
It's well over.
If it's £1.25 a pack, you're looking at 1,400, 1,500 quid.
1,500 quid.
The advantage we had as well. Do you remember?
1,500 quid. I was like, absolutely not.
You could go to America and watch a match.
The Mexico 86 sticker book, do you remember? It had that page, which was slightly smaller
I was one then.
At the end. So you might remember this.
No, I wasn't even born 86.
But basically, what you do is when the tournament finished, and if you had gaps in your sticker book, it had all the numbers. You just had to circle the ones you didn't have, and you could send that off, and you had to pay like a certain amount, and they send you all and then your sticker book was complete. And I thought, I bet they don't do that anymore.
I bet they don't.
Oh man!
And then I thought about it. Then there was like, remember when you were growing up, they used to have like local sticker, like people go like in the local area, like ours was like in Crystal Palace Park, and you'd go there on a certain day, and everyone would come with their stickers, and you'd do swaps.
I never went. That's next level.
That's like Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
Yeah, it was people would just trade stickers.
I don't know how true this is because the source of this next little bit of fact is Logan.
Yeah,
but he went, they're gonna ban stickers in packs like that.
Oh,
why?
And I went, why is that? Because he collects Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And he went because, and I can hear that he's obviously, he listens to things on YouTube Shorts and copies that, right?
Of course.
And he went, it's gambling, Dad. I said, why is it gambling? He goes, because you don't know what you're going to get. So you could actually, when he said, I was like, actually, I can imagine someone's arguing that, how can you sell a product where you don't know what's inside?
Right.
And therefore you might buy 5 of something.
That sounds a little bit far-fetched, but I can see why someone's made that real.
And do you know about these?
I'm sorry, but that's like half the people's flipping Indian takeaway on a Friday.
No.
You've ordered something, you don't know what you're going to get.
No.
It could be anything.
No,
lamb korma.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
you don't know if you've got a jalfrezi or a korma or vindaloo.
You just don't know whether you're going to get the shits or not.
Yeah.
But you do. You know you're getting a lambuna or a butter chicken or whatever it is.
It's ridiculous.
I missed the sticker days. I remember peeling.
Swaps.
I wanted to. Were you quite neat as well?
Loads of Des Walkers. All the time.
Des man walking. Were you quite good at sticking it down corner to corner, nice and flush?
Yeah. You had to put it in.
You get a bit of crease in there. You get a cheat in there.
Because you always had a cousin or something rarely who would want to do one. And then you he's
and he's muffed it. He's got nowhere near the box. He just put it wherever he wants.
Yeah, you're like
and the shiny. You mess the shiny up, and then sometimes you try and peel it off, and then it rips the whole.
You can't peel it off.
You arsehole. You animal.
So anyway, I thought about it, and then I thought, and I was just like, do you know what? It's so sad that now we look at it, I'm like, all right, fine, we could back then it was a couple £100 to complete.
I think we got a sticker book during Tommy's breakfast show.
I think we did.
We tried to complete it.
And
we failed.
Of course they would.
But can I tell you,
£1,500?
Yeah, it's expensive, isn't it? But to get you into the football hype and sort of linking us into things we've watched, Satch, you will love it. Have you seen the documentary of Le Bus, the bus?
Oh, I have seen that.
The French one.
Brilliant.
What?
You know the French national team when they went to
I'm not going to know about it.
You must have remembered.
Vieira.
When it was...
Henri.
Yeah. Not that era, but Henri was there. But at the South African World Cup...
Yeah, Vuvuzela one. I remember that one.
They had a lot of issues going into it. They weren't...
The French did.
Yeah.
The French.
Because if you remember, Thierry Henry handballed it to get them through to qualify for the World Cup against the Irish.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that, they had a lot of issues with their manager. And then there was that one time when they went to training and the French team refused to get off the bus.
Yeah.
And they just go, right, we want to...
It's a good documentary, Tommy.
It's a great doc. Because
watch
you've got
it.
all... Patrice Evra is brilliant because he was a captain.
Yeah.
And you've got all the other players talking. And it's wicked. And you've got the manager who's talking as well.
Yeah.
Because he's written it all down. And he's given all access to Netflix to all of his diary, basically.
Yeah.
And he's a nutter as well.
It was a really good watch.
Okay.
1 hour.
Really good watch.
Le Bus.
Yeah, it's
Like
called
the bus.
the French football revolt or something. I don't know. Yeah,
something like that.
But it's a great one to watch on Netflix. Just to get that got me into the World Cup hype
I think there's a lot of football related stuff
at the moment.
coming out.
Yeah, Ronaldinho one is brilliant. Have you seen that one yet?
Oh yeah, that is really good.
That
by the
is-
way.
that was
Do you
wicked.
know what? I watched that on the plane over to Dubai.
Yeah.
I downloaded it to my phone and banged that out. 3 episodes, really good. Apart from all being in Spanish.
Yeah, but
Portuguese.
Yeah, lot of
Portuguese.
subtitling.
Yeah.
I watched it.
I did the dub thing though.
Yeah, I had it
Oh,
on
that's
dub.
rubbish. That's rubbish.
Yeah,
I was
you're
hoping
right.
to hear Tommy's voice, but it wasn't him.
Yeah, nah.
And then you finally saw Durandar 2
Oh yes, I did see Durandar
in the
too.
cinema.
In the cinema.
Well done.
I had a Friday off, and I put it in the boys group, and I was just like, right, who's about? My mate H was the only one who's about. I was like, come, let's go. The only
in
cinema.
Dubai or in Dubai?
No, we're over here. They're
Oh,
not
okay.
showing it in Dubai.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So anyway, and now I was like, all right, fine. We're both from South London. The only place that was showing it, Feltham.
Oh, okay. Bit of a trek.
I was like, sod it. We're both free on a Friday. Let's go. Got there for 7 o'clock, and we were like, all right,
Oh
cool.
my
7's good. 7's good because then we'll be home at a reasonable hour. Honestly, I don't know where 4 hours went.
Yeah. It's
And I'm
4
going to
hours,
say it.
man.
I'm going to say it.
Say it.
It's going to be very hard to top an Indian film to top that.
Wow.
Like you know,
I would agree.
do you know
I would
like
agree.
where like you watch The Godfather and you're like, this is incredible, and then you watch The Godfather 2 and like, oh my god, this is incredible.
Legendary.
This is very much
And
like
very rare that the sequel is
It's
better,
better than the- yeah.
Oh my god! And the
can't wait.
twists, the music.
I haven't allocated 4 hours to
that. Tommy,
watch
you
it.
need to watch it. It's out on Netflix,
It's on Netflix,
and
yeah.
you know what? I saw it again because I watched it with my brother in Dubai again, and I was like, this is just such a good film.
And Netflix have got the unedited version as well, so it's the
there was
full
bit,
shebang.
there was bits that I saw in the Netflix one that I didn't see in the cinema.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was
But,
good.
Has the Netflix one got all the swearing in it? 'Cause
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of swearing.
Yeah,
But don't they change some of the translations, or do they still say? Cause I
yeah, no,
remember,
but if you're reading the subtitles, I'm going to say what it is. Like,
Yeah,
No,
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 it
no,
doesn't say
No,
exactly.
no,
Yeah.
it doesn't say.
yeah,
But like,
tones it down a little bit.
yeah, and honestly, because then like the other day I saw like everyone was on Mirzapur before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I saw the not the trailer, but the poster came out for it, and I was just like, I used to love Mirzapur. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
are a big fan of it.
and now I'm like, I don't think they're going to be able to top it.
Yeah,
It's
I-
not going to be.
I agree.
It's not going to be that level.
Yeah, it's never going to be that level. That is what they've made is unbelievable.
Wow.
Agree.
Well, listen to
Agree.
this.
Yeah.
And this is an
Agree.
Indian film.
And I don't-
Would
I
you
don't
feel
give-
proud recommending
I've
this?
recommended it to so
Oh,
many
yeah,
Gorde. So
100%,
many Gorde have come
100%.
back to me going, Kedge, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like, thank you for this
yeah.
recommendation.
It's honestly brilliant.
Did you
If you
tell them how
like
much you like
gangster
Ron
films-
Vising as well?
They go, oh, we've seen this fella. somewhere." I said,
Yeah,
yeah.
No,
Arsenal,
but you know what?
Emirates.
I can allow him now to be a bit of a plonker.
I agree.
Because, you
I
know,
agree. He has a bit more leeway now.
Yeah,
because he
from
was
what he's done
phenomenal.
there,
He
what
was
he's
phenomenal.
done in that.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Exactly,
Brilliant.
exactly. He was brilliant. There was that, and also on Netflix because there's like building up with no football and everything. I even sort of dabbled with the Indian version of Traitors. It's on the iPlayer.
Isn't that matey bollocks?
Karan Johar.
Yeah, what's the name?
Matey bollocks.
Matey.
Matey,
Yeah.
Matey Karan Johar is
translate
a host.
matey bollocks to Hindi. Karan Johar. Oh, get your Johars out. No, what a lovely pair of Jordans he's got.
Never heard the same matey bollocks.
Cool, I have. But it was the fact that he went, isn't that old matey bollocks? And Kedge went, yeah, Karan Johar.
Yeah.
Like matey
But
bollocks.
it's a universal.
Can I just say, if Karan Johar is listening and any of his family are, you have never been referred to as matey bollocks by anyone here or anywhere else in the world.
He's universal.
But these two are so in tune with each other that he knows who's hosting it. He goes, oh yeah, matey bollocks. And then off you go.
Yeah, and then we're rolling. But
Karan Johar listens to the podcast and going, why am I matey bollocks? Wait, what? Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Is that...
No, but I mean,
It's a term of endearment.
Yeah, matey bollocks is everyone.
He's our mate.
Yeah.
We know him.
Yeah,
He's matey bollocks.
Yeah.
It's like matey bollocks is basically it's the equivalent of like what you would call it, thingamajig.
Yeah.
it's not literal. It's not literal.
You know, matey bollocks.
Matey, but look, what does that
Maybe
even
for
mean?
him, matey dollars. Just change it. Make it this. Matey dollars.
Okay, just for the person that then like looks at this or listens to this bit and goes, what do you mean though? What is it? Where does the term come from?
Yeah.
Like matey.
Yeah. From the same place as cannons comes from.
No, but cannons are like, cannons, like badunga. It's one of them words.
You know when you can't think of someone's name. You know, matey bollocks. That doesn't make any sense, matey bollocks.
Why do you have to give him a surname?
No, but it's the fact that in order to explain it, you go, you got to act it out.
Yeah.
Oh, matey bollocks. Oh, okay. Now that you've explained it by just repeating the words.
Yeah,
well,
because you narrow it down when you give him a surname, then you know.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Matey Bollocks.
But yeah, so Karan Johar's
hosting Traitors
India, and I thought it was going to be civilian one, but it's not a civilian one. It's
what do you mean civilian?
Like just normal Army. It's
celebrity.
It's celebrity. And
do we know
but it's not celebrity because they've got like a lot of like people like who are influencers or YouTubers. So it's like because we have in England we have the celebrity traitors, but they're all famous people.
Yeah.
This is not super famous people, but it's that next level below who do like maybe Wives of India or Bollywood or whatever. And then you've got a few people like they got some. They had a poker player from India in there. Okay. They had a tarot reader, a tarot card. So just
a mixed bag of popular people.
But the first thing my dad went, he's not as good as Claudia, is he? No. I went, yep. First observation, he's just not as good.
Why?
No, but you got to understand, Claudia Winkleman, who hosts the UK one, is being regarded all around the world for how well she's done on that show.
I've never seen The Traitors.
Yeah, well, no, you're right. And I've watched it in bits, and people keep saying, you've got to get into it.
You've got to get into it.
It's this commitment. And literally, I've had people who work in telly tell me it's the best telly ever.
You know who's going into the celebrity one that's coming up in this autumn?
Who? Who they had
someone we know.
Celebrity one coming up?
So Celebrity Traitors, English, UK, Asian
Brown.
Dr.
Ranj.
Nope. Affiliated with the podcast, something he's famous for saying, and a lot of people then have followed it on by saying that they would want this as well as a dip with their samosa.
Oh, the mango matey.
Mango
chutney.
Mango chutney.
Oh, Amal Rajan.
Yeah. He's made it. I don't know how, why, but there we go.
Is he a celebrity?
No, he is. I saw an advert.
He's on a lot of big BBC
I saw an advert
shows,
like Amal Rajan Speaks. So Amal Rajan talks. Yeah, Masterchef was the one, and then a lot of like in-depth interviews, whatever.
He's on it.
But he's a newsy head. But actually, he'll be a good like reader of characters and people.
We'll see. But anyway, I got 2 episodes in. I've kind of fallen off the cliff. I don't really care.
Bad?
Yeah, it's just a bit. But they're very all quite bitchy and everything. They go in for each other. Like unlike the UK lot, they're very all quite calm and polite.
Yeah.
These guys are like they're very like they go personal. Yeah. So it is, but yeah, it doesn't just fly.
I mean, seeing as you've spoken about that, there's one show that I need to mention, and like I only watched it because my sister-in-law, while I was in Dubai, was watching it. It's Desi Bling. Have you heard about that?
I have. I've seen it advertised.
I don't care for it,
and a lot of people are talking about it online. Like I see a lot of clips come up online.
Very lavish lifestyles.
Is it? It's just like
honestly, please. And this is me saying it. Please watch one episode because you just realise. What planet are these people from? They're just bonkers.
But you can get that from just a trailer when it plays on Netflix.
No, but please, I think
which part of me wants to watch this?
There's so many issues with every character in it and what they do and what they say and how they behave. And honest, please, just as something to watch, crazy people.
Are you in it? Do you make an appearance?
No.
Okay. No, you're just in Dubai. You might be a little DJ in the background when they're having a party or something.
No. And I wouldn't want to be in it after watching that.
But actually, if you keep going, you're going to be invited to these bling parties.
I don't want to be in it.
You'd be there. There's that guy who had that his face looks like he's got just eye makeup and hasn't got any.
He's an actor, that guy.
Is he?
Yeah,
he's in The Traitors as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
What? So he did 2 shows.
He did 2 shows. Yeah, easy.
That? Well, pretty film.
I mean, he's so loaded. He's got time to do all of these shows.
Yeah, why not? Celebrity. Build the following.
Any other shows?
I've watched Last One Laughing, which is an Amazon series.
Oh, a bit late to the party.
Yeah, but it was series 2 came out.
Yeah.
So I went back. I wanted to watch series 1 probably because I've seen so many clips. I thought let me just watch it now.
Series 1 way better.
Brilliant with Bob Mortimer and Richard Ayoade. So they're brilliant together. And others,
Did anyone laugh in it?
Yeah, obviously they break and they laugh.
Season 1 is brilliant.
Yeah, and they kind of get.
Season 1 is brilliant. Season 2 was
I
poor.
watched about 2 episodes. I didn't find it funny at all.
No, I get. I
didn't laugh.
I can imagine
Wow.
that. But see, I can see that. And I'm going to say it, Satch, and you're sat right there. Yeah. I think it's not a very desi or very urban sense of humor.
But it just,
do you know what I mean by that?
It's old school, yeah.
No.
And it's it's not even old school. It's a bit random. It's random.
Silly.
Quite
I just
British
didn't find it
humor.
funny. I get all of that humor.
No, but
I just didn't find it funny.
that sketch where he does the RNLI lifeboat thing is hilarious.
There's a bit where he's pretending to be part of the RNLI.
Lifeboat, and it's that guy with the long hair. He is
But
hilarious.
what I realised from watching that one and the second series, what I realised, because obviously the whole point is loads of comedians in a house, very Big Brother style. Yeah. Jimmy Carr's hosting.
6 hours.
And
6 hours
they're in there for 6 hours. So it's just done in one day. And I was thinking about that practically as well.
Yeah. They all love it. Romesh was talking about it. He's like, they all love it because it's brilliant. Just in and out.
One whole day of, stuff going on.
Record a series in 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant, right? And then they've got all these kind of elements and they're kind of, Jimmy Carr coming in and kind of creating little things to make them laugh more.
I still understand the point of Roisin, who sits next to him. What is the point of that?
No,
I don't
get
get
someone to bounce off of, right? Because you can't just kind of chat on your own about it.
Yeah.
And she's kind of established comedian, funny in her own way.
I don't find her funny.
Oh, really? Oh, she's quite funny. And then but it's all of that. But my thing is, you realise that they sometimes laugh at gags, but you realise funny is just funny.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not a joke that's funny.
Yeah.
It's like when we've lost our
face,
shit.
yeah.
You think back to the times, right? That we have cried with laughter.
Yeah. I actually watched a film of one of those moments the other day.
You film? You mean like a recording of one of us?
The video of when we went bowling,
right?
And you were really aping around that day and being funny. And Satch has lost it. I've lost it. I then banged my head on some pillar.
I remember that. It was like a beam, not a beam, like a
beam. Yeah.
Was it like
and
a support
so that took
thing?
me out, and you were laughing, and you were just, but we were belly laughing.
Yeah, see, when you lose it, something happens like that. It's something that's the most stupidest thing, and so meaning they're still doing gags, but it was funny, it was good. I watched that, but also then on the comedy level, I did watch Kevin Hart's Funny AF.
Oh yeah,
which is quite good. Kind of
nice.
Little
roast.
Yeah, no, that's not the roast.
Oh, that's not the roast.
Funny AF is a series about him looking for a comedian. They're going to give him a Netflix series at the end of it. Okay. That's good because it was quite good because they analyse it along the way. There's lots of famous comedians that they kind of join up with, hear them talking about it, and also as someone who's doing stand-up comedy, you see that on every level, no matter how confident you are, everyone's shitting themselves.
Right?
Really?
Everyone goes out there. You just don't know. You don't know whether this is the day they're going to look at you and go, "What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was rubbish."
Yeah, or like, "What? Nah." And you're like, "Oh,
really?
Yeah, no." I'm saying you all feel that.
Do you still shit yourself when you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much been us for the last 200 episodes of the Brownload.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. You just don't. You
shit themselves.
No, not shit. But you just don't know. You don't know, and then you get out there. But once you get your first couple of laughs, then you kind of settle in. But you always do. But they also talk about how that's normal and how that really shouldn't go, and that should be a part of it, and all that. Anyway, but then the Kevin Hart roast is a different show altogether.
That's like 3 hours long.
Full on, bruv. There's like 15 people on there. So you go
under 3.
Everyone gets up and everyone just rips out Kevin Hart and rips out the other people that are there.
Yeah.
But this has probably got to be, and I know it's got mixed reviews, but this has probably got to be one of the rawest roasts I've ever come across. Like
people
everything that you think that we can't joke about right now,
they joke
about. And
I saw bits of it.
But it's weird how a lot of people get involved and wanting to get offended by it. Like, if it's not your thing, don't watch it. It's fine. It's cool.
But that's it. I think what's happening now.
Let's not try and create anything.
There's a bit this show and other things like your Ricky Gervaises and people that can just say the things they want to say. Yeah. It's now turning a corner. There's a backlash to kind of actually you can say what you want, you can go for it. people are fed up. People are fed up, you know, and then they're going to be labelled as the ones who are fed up are the ones that are a bit racist. Not necessarily. The people just want to kind of get back to being relaxed and not feeling like passport control out there. So, but then the humour's going further. Yeah. So they're taking a mick out like there's one woman on there whose husband is died, who committed suicide.
Yeah,
and they were joking about that.
But what people don't realise is this all been agreed and run through
what
before.
Saying, but there's got to be a gag to it. So then for them, there's got to be a punchline.
Yeah.
And
she was okay with it.
Yeah. There's one of the guys whose dad died in the 9/11 tower, and they talked about that. Oh God, they make jokes about
Cat Williams.
Oh yeah, because he did that guy. Because whose dad died at 9/11, he went. I think something like he did Riyadh or something. You know, he performed Riyadh. Oh yeah. And he goes, he didn't just get a fee, he got compensation.
Yeah.
You know, like so they're like going there. Yeah. So it's like whoa. So so things like that. I think I'm kind of glad comedy's there, but it's a bit scary as well because I'm like someone's gonna get kick off again. But no, some good comedy stuff.
Last thing, have you seen anything else?
I mean, the only other thing I want to talk about is that literally the day after we recorded the podcast, I went and watched Michael.
Oh, so we've done it. All of us have
well
seen
done.
it.
We've done it.
I've seen it twice now.
But only because...
really?
Do you know what? I'd actually go and watch it again.
I think we'll go one more time.
I didn't think it was that good.
I think...
Now I'll say it. Because I thought it was a bit... It was
backtracking now.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a really well-made thing. But The Greatest Showman... That wasn't them. The Freddie Mercury one?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. That
was on TV the other day.
That was... Yes, it was. I caught it. Yeah. That was so good. And this is the same makers. I was like, here we go. But because they've spread it out over a 1, 2 or 3, however many parts they're going to do, I'm like, okay.
It's about to cross 1 billion. Like this, the biggest.
I think the best part of it for me was like the whole. People were saying, there were people cussing it. And I didn't understand why. Because I thought it was really good, and I thought. This is the closest you're going to get to a Michael Jackson concert because the music sounded so live in it.
What did you think of the production of the sound? Did you watch it in cinema?
Awesome, I went
in IMAX. It's just unbelievable,
isn't it?
Brilliant.
And you see how they've made it sound live.
Yeah.
With his vocals.
That's what I mean.
And produced.
It feels like you're in a concert.
Yeah.
Like it sounded so
digital
good.
And experience. That's brilliant.
The reason why I'd want to go watch it again because I'm like, I want to experience that
exactly.
again.
Second time around.
And not only that, this is interesting thing, right? Because you always think music reflects that time, that era. Yeah. But now, you know how many kids, I'm talking from 6, 7, 8 years old up to 15 years old, who don't, not rediscovering, discovering. And loving it.
Yeah, because his lyrics were deep. And it's all about what everyone's sort of thinking about and talking about now.
I don't even know if it's lyrics.
No, the lyrics are incredible. I mean, you go through all of that and you just think...
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
But he's singing about problems that we are now facing massively.
But
40 years on.
What I'm saying is just beat it and, don't stop till you get enough. Kids are vibing off of it like they just love the sound of the music.
Yep.
It just,
all I think 10 songs in total went back into the charts. His album went back to number 1. The film's gone to number 1 after not being in the charts for 2 weeks because there was Devil's Wear Prada 2 came out.
Which everyone is slated, by the way.
Yeah, but this has gone back to number 1 again. So it's like, it's the biggest...
What was your favourite song from the film?
Human Nature, a whole moment of Human Nature was unbelievable.
They I don't know what it is, but they're bringing in the intro like they start bringing it in.
Don't stop till you get enough. Yeah.
When he's in the studio, bam, and then
But that transition.
But you hear it just teasing in. I'm like, ooh, and it was just like, go on. Yeah.
I gotta say, it was Human Nature for me as well.
Yeah, human because for me that was like it took me back to actually seeing that when he did that on stage, and you think. Wow, it was that good. It was that good. It was brilliant. Man, the only other thing I'm going to quickly say that I've seen, and that is just
one more. Off the back of Michael, I start watching the documentary.
Oh no, I'm not having that. So,
Netflix.
It's got the lowest.
Tommy,
score
please
ever.
watch it.
No.
Does it make him look bad though?
Of course it does. That's Netflix cashing in on that.
It's a 3-parter.
The fact that everyone's coming out saying that he's innocent.
I've seen 2 of the 3, and
they make him look an absolute wrong in it.
Yeah. But I mean, look, Kedge.
No, I'm not taking it.
No, Kedge. There's some things he says which are wrong.
The FBI investigated him for 18 years. He was innocent on all 18 charges, all the felony, everything.
Fine.
So why are they still digging when there's mans like the Epstein people who are still alive and all of this and they're not digging?
Epstein's not alive.
No, but the rest of all the other weirdos.
Yeah.
Kedge, I totally agree with you. But I'm just looking at what I've just seen in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
the things he says on the documentary,
Yeah.
because you forget about it because it was
Yeah.
such a long time
Yeah.
ago. You watch it again, like stuff from the Martin Bashir thing. A lot
Martin
of that's in
Bashir
it.
came out and said that. He goes, "Oh, we edited the documentary to make it look like he was a wrong'un."
No, but please watch this because he's in this as well. And some of the stuff he says, Kedge, is wrong. There's no denying that.
I think the white media at the time could make someone.
Forget the media and everything now. Just look at what he said in this show.
Okay, but there's a lot of other things that you need to look at as well.
And apparently, what I saw a clip online was someone saying, this is the unedited clip of what Michael said when he was with that boy and he said, come sleep in the bed or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the fact
Some of that
that
stuff's
and the whole clip is like, he said no. And you hear Michael go, I slept on the floor. And you know.
No, but hold a minute. But have you seen the podcast with Michael Jackson's bodyguard talking? You need to, if you really want to go into this, you've got to see the podcast with Michael Jackson's bodyguard talk. Who's there. Yeah. He goes, when people said they stayed in Michael Jackson's bedroom, he goes, Michael Jackson's bedroom was 2 floors. It was bigger than most people's houses. He goes, you would be on the bottom one and he would be upstairs. Like there would be such a, he goes, but people just made and ran with it.
Yeah.
The guy who put the allegations, they're saying that all these things happen at the bus stop. They've got aerial shots of Neverland. The bus stop wasn't even there at the time when they were making this. Who's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Carlton.
Yeah.
Carlton's just come out saying that his dad was asked, they said, we'll pay you $100,000 if you can come up with some sort of like dodgy stories about Michael Jackson and Carlton when he was young, child actor. All of this is coming out now, and people are just, it's unbelievable how much rubbish that
and
people...
apparently there's a deeper theory that the real dark pedophiles of Hollywood is what Michael was calling out when he goes because he goes on these interviews and he goes, there are some dark forces at play.
Have a look at who was in charge of Sony Music. Tony Montana, who used to be married to Mariah Carey. Yep. Read into all of that, and then you understand why Michael Jackson was...
And they reckon that he was thrown under the bus.
I'm not denying any of that. Like what you're saying is completely right. I get it, both of you. But if you watch what you see, like now, some things are not right. That's all I'm saying.
In context.
Well, no, but
you're right.
I
mean, like holding the kid's hand on come on, like all of that stuff.
I think he was just. You know what it was. I just think.
I get it. It was like he was looking at it like from it's a like a.
I think because you understand a lot about his childhood from that film as well, and I think he just missed all that. And people who worked with him said he was just like a kid, like when you. But then when in the studio, he would be.
But surely then someone needs to be around him to tell him that.
Who though? Who? His own family were all screwing him over.
It's funny, right? Because when you say things, anything, like in a certain context, it can sound like one thing. Look, we've been through it.
And if you
we've been through the media mill.
Well, exactly. And if you wanted to mean that, it can mean that.
Of course, of course.
Exactly. So it's a quick little side story. My mum, who is like just your ultimate grandmother. Like, I mean, even though she's my mum, but to kids,
she is.
She's like,
big heart,
put the kushkala, eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, have what you want. Have a biscuit. Have that. Don't worry. Your dad won't say anything. She's that mum, right? So it doesn't get. And like, I've sometimes in the morning, the boys are like running around, being noisy.
Yeah.
And I've gone, shh, like, be quiet. And then later on, she'll come to me and she'll go like, don't ever shush them.
Yeah.
This noise is what I live for. La, la, la. She used to work in a school. She used to work in a school. But she used to work in a school playground.
Yeah.
Right. As like the kind of playground monitor. You know that you was your auntie in it back in the day.
Of course.
She was the auntie in the playground, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, sorry, I'm going to half laugh at this, but I'm not laughing. Obviously, it's my mum, so screw you, I can laugh, right? But she said that there's a load of boys that got told off because they used to purposely kick the football at her. Yeah. So I know I'm laughing, but like, because they probably kept the Asian lady. And I'm not laughing. I mean, the thought of that is really, it is out of order. She goes, Tommy, John K. John K. On purpose, John K. They lick the, and she's half laughing like, Mac, what have I done, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mum, she was going to tell the boys off, and then they all got taken inside. Don't target the brown lady in the industry. But my point is, when kids from India would come, with the Indian kids, they would naturally come and sit with her, hold onto her little chutney bit at the side, hold onto a bit of a salwar kameez, like for comfort, like touching the material.
Yeah.
And then she got told by the teachers, like, no, you got to push the kids away, like tell them no, they can't. And for her, that was right hard. What I'm saying is, in a context, you could read that as, oh, what? Can't have kids sitting on your lap or whatever, and all that. So it can always, things can be done. But I just think, from what I got from the Michael thing, was that he obviously had his childhood taken away, and there was so much that they kind of went through, and we can't. And there's a lot more to the story that we just will never know because a film never does it justice. No. But he weren't all there, but he was a genius at this wonderful stuff in music.
Agreed.
And I don't think he was a wrong. And so
I don't think he was a wrong.
I don't think my heart says not wrong.
Yeah. No, I know.
I don't think.
I think you can make. I think nowadays you can make things.
I think it's just when you look at stuff like that again, you see it. Obviously, it comes up. They've made
Netflix are very crafty. They're cashing in.
Yeah, they've made this documentary for a reason.
Yeah.
Whereas people are watching it and you're like, oh, okay, like we forgot about those bits because, like, you know, you had this massive high of the film. The film's done so well and all this kind of stuff, and then you put out something like that, and everyone's going to go and watch it. Do you see what I mean? So
just very quickly, last thing I saw, and because obviously when you are abroad, you do watch BBC World News, don't you? Because that's the only way you can get sort of news from back home.
Anything in English sometimes.
Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, guys, but the best thing that I have seen is that. Have you heard of the CJP in India, the new political party?
CJP? Yeah. No, tell me.
BJP.
Yeah, the BJP we know about.
So it's like iOS 54.
This is
the new version, updated.
The Cockroach Janata Party.
What?
Oh, right. I've heard of this.
Have you?
Yeah.
What is
I see. We would never have got this news otherwise.
No, cockroach.
The Cockroach Janata Party.
Cockroach.
So basically,
it's
there's people who worked formerly in the Aam Aadmi Party. Right.
Okay.
So it's from that, and this CJP emerged as response to remarks made by this Chief Justice of India, whose name was Surya Kant. Right.
Don't you make
don't
no. I've said it perfectly well. Surya Kant.
Surya Khan.
Yeah, that's his brother.
This one can't. In May, earlier in the year, and he
Surya won't.
and he was criticising.
Surya shouldn't.
He was criticising all these young unemployed Asian youths, and he compared them to cockroaches and parasites in India. Right. So this one fella has decided to then, as a bit of a satire thing, decided to sort of wordplay on the cockroach, and he's called it the Cockroach Janata Party. It has gone mental.
All right.
It's got more followers on Instagram than the BJP. And it's the movement of this thing with all these young people now in India. And I just thought, look at the logo. They've got a logo and everything. I can't show it now, I was shocked that something so small has now turned into a massive movement in India, the Cockroach Janata Party.
See, but that just shows how many young people there are in India. They're all on their technology, and this is the power they got now.
And don't you think that something like that could happen over here?
Oh.
Yeah,
because I mean, look at our state of politics. Is
but we don't. But what would it? The reason what we've got is we've got reform.
No, because of our certain demographic.
You've got reform. You finally.
no, but that's for it's for a certain demographic. If like the youngsters came together and done something wisely, you'd probably smash all of these guys.
If you can think of something like that,
the youth.
But you got to tap into one common message thread that
the
they all relate with.
Everyone will relate to.
Yeah. And because he compared all the youth to cockroaches and parasites, because they're all
brilliant. That's what we all like. Yeah.
That fired them up.
Brilliant.
It's almost the things you learn. But I've got another one for things you learn.
Should we do things we learn?
Yeah.
Are we there?
We're there.
People are going to be upset
this week. But we've actually got things we learned this year.
No, just because they were like, it's not 2 hours anymore.
Well, how long was it?
No, it's about an hour and a half.
That's all right.
Come on. Watch the football.
Direct your comments to Cage.
It's free. What are you arguing for? What are you complaining for?
It's free.
You little PDFs.
PDF,
100% bunch of PDFs.
Right, go on then. What we got for things we've learned?
Tommy?
I'm going to link mine something that I forgot to mention, and that is Peppa Pig World.
Oh.
Do you remember I told you that I was filming an advert for a theme park?
Yeah.
It is Paulton's Park, Peppa Pig World. Yeah. Hey, right, so I got cast for it along with Milo. And in this, I have got a blended family. So I've got a Gaudi wife, a Gaudi daughter, and a mixed race black daughter.
I've seen the advert.
Yes, right.
It's
officially out.
Can I say as a critique? It didn't come across like you were a family.
No, because you know why? It's such quick shots.
Yeah, quick shots.
So I think what it is nowadays, you need to have a balanced representation. Paulton's Park want to probably make everybody feel welcome there. So they've got a mix of faces and looks.
I wanted to see a bit more
as
of
a blended family.
I didn't feel like I was on a holiday with a family or with people there. I mean, like almost didn't need to be a part of it.
I wanted to see your mum in it as well.
My mum on the roller coaster.
Your mum and dad.
Yeah,
in a sari.
Yeah.
It's brilliant seeing Asians in saris on a roller coaster.
what I mean?
It's so brilliant.
No, you're going to get a lot of did. You're going to get a lot of bottom.
But it's offline.
Yeah, the bottom side of
It's
the
like
did.
my gran who capsized on a rowing boat with Nasari. It was brilliant because it just all floated up and around her.
Yeah, in like a parachute.
Yeah.
But it was, so we filmed that. It was a lot of fun because obviously we just got to eat fried chicken in there, kind of cooking.
We can see the excitement on Milo's face.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of that and then going on roller coasters. You know how much fun it is just to kind of walk past the queue, VIP up to the front.
Brilliant.
They go, right, clear this one. This one's just been for filming.
Yeah.
And they referred to us throughout the day as the models. Can the models now move to this
Models.
one?
Lovely.
And Milo just nudged me and went, models, like that, right? Did I see what Milo said about me giving him advice? Because at one point he has to do like a scary thing. He has to turn to his sister and go like, ooh,
Yeah,
right?
I saw that bit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And actually, in the end, they got him to. They got the girl to it. But it was a better shot with the girl because it wasn't blocking it and all that. But he had to go, and he's turned around to the director and went, I don't really do scary. I'm more of a smiley guy on the set.
Wow.
And I'm looking at him thinking, obviously we're working. We're both there employed to act.
Yeah.
So this is my first sort of working gig with him. And I took him aside after he said it because the director goes, no, you'll be okay, Milo. You know, whatever. And I went, look, don't ever say I don't do that. You're here as an actor.
Shut the F up.
And I said, they're not really, they're not making you do like a hardcore crying scene.
Yeah.
It's a little, ooh, you know.
Yeah.
And I went, and he went, listen, he goes, on this set, you're not my dad. You're my colleague. We've both been employed to work here. He goes, so whilst I appreciate the feedback, colleague, keep your comments to yourself.
Wow.
Colleague.
And can you go through my agent next
Yeah.
time?
Is he dropping lyrics
And
like that?
he went like that. And I went, and he laughed. Right? And he goes, listen, colleague, relax. I'll speak
Can
to
I tell you something?
all like that, yeah.
Shut you up,
You're
didn't
going to
he?
get a fax.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Like Michael Jackson's dad soon.
Yeah, I'm going to say
You're going to get a fax from him.
I'm
Going,
going to get a fax. I'm going to get the fax.
You're going to get a fax paper coming through, and he's going to sack you. Yeah.
So he goes,
Can you sack my dad?
And then later on, we get back to the kind of room, and he goes, "Oh, Dad, will you get my shoes for me?"
Oh.
I went,
Hey.
"No." I went, "No. I'm not your dad. I'm your colleague." He goes, "Oh, don't be like that. Don't be like that."
No.
He goes, "No." He goes, "You're getting all upset." I said, "I'm not getting upset.
No.
Go get." But you know, you're like, "Yeah, get your own shoes."
Rules
Yeah.
of the same.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's the fact?
The fact is, well, you'll like this bit. This is a fact, but Peppa Pig World. How did that come about with Poulton's Park? Like, what's that connection? So Poulton's Park was there.
Yeah.
This cartoon that was getting more and more popular around 2010, 11. So they approached Peppa Pig people and they said, "Oh, can we have the rights to it forever? You know, to kind of use it, build the theme park around this part of it." And they bought it for about £6 million.
Wow.
How much is? And this is my fact now. But how much is Peppa Pig worth as a business?
Oh,
the cartoons,
billions.
the merchandise, and all of that.
It's
This is a
worldwide.
cartoon. This is a 4 to 5 minute cartoon with the most basic graphics, right?
I'd say 10 billion.
Okay, it's not quite that much.
Oh.
No, I mean, no, that's.
But it's in every country.
Pixar was sold for $7 billion.
Okay.
Yeah, so
At least a bill.
yeah,
Bill.
At least
it's
a bill.
1.7 billion
at least a
pounds.
bill, yeah.
It's a
That's
big,
just
it's
one
a,
Big
cartoon.
deal, yeah.
It's a big one.
1 point just for a what do you call a pig in Gujarat? Is that su? Is it suwad or something like that in Punjabi? What's a pig? Anyway, for a little blooming pig, I'm just saying 1 point. You
I feel like it's a swear word, but I don't know.
Yeah. Like that's going to stop
No,
you.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I think saying pig is a swear word.
No, I feel
We've
like
been matey bollocksing over here, and now you're worried about pig.
No. I mean, I'm just trying to feel like I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
Okay,
anyway.
but anyway,
Pig in Gujarati.
1.7 billion. There you go.
Wow.
That's how much Peppa Pig. as
Good
a
for you,
business
Tommy, because it's good that you're part of that.
It's fun actually, and there's some
It's a big deal.
other little acting stuff, some quite exciting stuff, which I'll tell you about with time. That Logan's been cast
What was
for
he?
as well.
Oh, was he?
And actually, me, Logan, and Milo next week we're filming a film actually around this way up in Elstree Studios. So we've been cast for a film as well, but we can't talk about that yet.
The frequently used term for pig in Gujarati is bund.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Pig in Gujarat, and you would have known that.
It is. The other is dukar or bund.
Dakar, like a burp.
Yeah.
Dakar.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not the car, it's a pig. Yeah.
A wild
No.
boar. A jungly
I'm riding in Dakar. Hey, you dirty boy.
Yeah.
Leave the pig alone.
You're riding in the bund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Either way, you lose.
There we go.
Dakar, is that why when you do a burp they go, "Oh, Dakar"?
Maybe,
You're like,
yeah.
"Ugh," sound like a pig.
Yeah, oinky pig.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
There
There we go.
So things you learn, double whammy.
Things we learned.
Can I go next?
Go on
The
then.
thing I learned, Cage,
Yeah.
and I think you like this more.
Oh.
In what country was the harmonium invented?
I saw this, so I know.
I reckon
I was shocked.
Okay, I'm going to go.
I could not believe this when I saw this.
Okay, let me just say, because the harmonium has got quite a French sound, so therefore Arabic-y as well. It could be something like that.
Yeah.
So I want to go maybe the roots of it influencing. So somewhere between France and Arab. I generally have not seen this, but I want to go Middle Eastern, because whenever we have it in Indian films, when they did the harmonium, it was a bit Russian-y and a bit like that. Sort of gypsy.
Mera naam Joker.
Yeah, so something like that? No?
Bruv, it's French.
Oh, there you go.
It's French.
I was intrigued by that. I read the whole thing.
Yeah, so did I.
Because I was like, wow, I would never have put it down.
1840. It was made in 1840.
And it's from the accordion.
Yeah.
But it sounds it.
It does. It does sound it. It does sound it.
And it's got that, that you get.
Because that's what they used to play. You know, you see that.
Maybe that's your connection to France. That's why you lived there and all
Maybe.
that.
Do you know why they actually, harmoniums went over to India? Because they couldn't ship a piano over.
Right.
A piano, like when they put it on a ship to go to India, it'd always be warped.
Busted.
Like it'd break on the. So that's why they made harmoniums, to basically give you that same sort of.
Can you imagine, like, the songs that we now know without the harmonium and all that?
Well, the famous intro...
piano songs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would sound weird. Wouldn't sound desi.
Nah, it will. Exactly. How could it? It would all be Pell on the show.
So my one is a sports one, and it's related to New Zealand, who are obviously in the World Cup this year.
First time?
No, I don't think it's their first time. No, they've been in it a few times. But they're always known as the All Blacks.
Yeah.
Even their rugby team, the All Blacks, the football team is known as the All Whites.
Okay. Cricket team.
Cricket team as well. Yeah, they're always known. The New Zealand team is always, because they're always in black, so they're known as the All Blacks.
Okay.
And so I discovered, and I was so shocked. Why are they called the All Blacks? Where does that nickname come from?
From the clothes, the colour of their
kit. But the kit is only because of one day international cricket and all that. They get the kit, but why did they initially get called the All Blacks? Do you know why? And I was shocked by this. So back in the day, they were on a tour, the British Isles tour, and this was in talking about 1905, 1906, and a British journalist was praising the skillful forwards of the New Zealand team, right? Rugby team. And in a letter that he wrote, he misspelt the word backs, because he wanted to say they were so good, they were playing like they were all backs, like the backs is the position in rugby.
Yeah,
but he wrote blacks.
Oh.
And it's just stuck from there. It was a typo, and the phrase "the All Blacks" is always stuck.
Wow!
How mad is that?
Yeah, so many things have come about from a mistake,
from a typo.
Yeah, typos, mistakes.
Over 100 years. He just, because he wanted to say they're playing like All Blacks, but actually he wrote blacks.
Yeah.
And they're just known as the All Blacks, but it's a brilliant name.
Yeah, and it's them now. It's their stamp.
And they
And
then they got the haka.
The haka. They're rich, and they're all, even like regular Kiwis, proper native, are like oxes, man. It's like the Maui lot. They just look
big
different. Yeah. And there was random one in David Lloyd. I did it. There's this black guy. He was about 6'6".
Yeah, you checked him out.
More than checked him out, bruv. I saw him working out.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him going, he's a specimen. He's literally perfect.
Yeah.
His frame, even with his height, because he's 6'6", 6'7".
Did he have a really high voice?
No, he was broad, broad shoulder, but
Barry White.
thick legs, thick calves, like almost like a giant, like slightly giant, not giant
wrestler.
But no, but you know, like you're not. This isn't a human gene. Like this is like if you were like going back to cavemen or one of that, you're one of the alphas. You're the survivor. You're the full-on warrior. And his frame was like the way he stood. You know, you look at it and you think his back, his everything is there. And then I saw him. So he was running on the running machine and he was walking backwards uphill. So he's got an incline. You know what that is for, by the way?
Yeah. Incline backwards.
Incline.
I see people do that. I'm like, were you training?
Yeah. No. I'll tell you. This is another little added thing I learned.
I'm going to do it.
Walking backwards, but turn the running machine off. So you're pushing down, driving the belt. That gives you what he said. The word was, it gives you bulletproof knees.
Bulletproof knees.
He goes, that means you can run.
Guys, I've been sharing this. You don't need a machine or anything, guys. Just after dinner, just walk backwards in your living room or wherever. Do it every day.
I thought you were Michael Jacksoning.
No,
as he comes from the window.
The moonwalk will come. It will come.
Yeah.
To the window. To the wall.
In your living room, backwards for your knees. I'm telling you.
Backwards walking
every day.
Yeah. So
that's why you open the door backwards.
Yeah. I said to him, and I saw him in the steam room in Justice Gutcha. Yeah. I was like, God, he's perfect. Yeah. Like everything.
So you were fully checking him out.
I went, mate, said, I got to ask you. I said, what's your sport?
Yeah.
And he went, I'm a goalkeeper. And he just
that's not very good, is it?
You don't do anything then.
You don't want to be that hinge for a goalkeeper.
No, he's not. No, he wasn't. He was just tall. No, I mean athletic specimen.
Okay.
So that tall, broad legs.
Because when you described him, it was more like a He-Man figure.
He looked like he could do anything he wanted.
Right. Okay.
To me, no, I mean, but he had it going on. So, and I'm like, and 28 years old, just got a contract, now playing over here. He goes, yeah, I'm sort of speaking to a few clubs.
Unit.
And I'm like, he might be coming to yours.
He might be coming to ours. We need a new goalkeeper.
There you go.
Plus another half
he's
a
a
team
beautiful
as well.
man.
Yeah, that as well.
But I'm just going to say, I think I do that. I think I check out men as much as anyone else.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Just want to balance it out for the podcast. There you go.
Before we go, can I just mention that we're going to be doing the London Podcast Festival again, by the way.
Yes.
Hey!
We still haven't, we're close on confirming the date.
Yeah, negotiations and that's the
the thing is, it's over 2 weekends.
Yeah,
you can't do one weekend and I can't do the other.
Yeah, so we need to work out
when it's going
to happen. But
Kedge might be doing the London Podcast Festival
by himself.
No, we'll work it out. But I'm just saying, please keep an eye on like our social media. Like so, in our WhatsApp group, if you're not part of that, on our Instagram.
That's where it'll be announced first.
Yeah, probably. But we're definitely doing it. And it's going to be in September. So yeah. Any other business that we need to get to before we
I
leave?
think we are all good, and we are
head of communications. Anything else that you need to share?
What's going on? No, that's why I'm trying to think of summer holidays. Are we going away?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here now.
I'm going to go Crete. I'm going to go Crete in a month.
No, I'm not going nowhere till September. But before we do go, can I just do? And I hate to get serious, but I want to dedicate this episode to one of my friends, who we sadly lost actually last month.
Aww.
Neil Patel. He battled with leukemia for a year, and we sadly lost him last year. And I remember having a conversation with him around September last year because he wanted to come to the live podcast, and I was like, if you're well enough, you're more than welcome to come. But sadly, he didn't make it last month, and it's been really sad for his family and a lot of my friends that are friends with him. But it's just like I just wanted to kind of mention him and just
how
say,
do you know him?
He's just a friend. It's just a friend from back home, and I actually DJed at his wedding like a couple of years ago. So really nice guy. Very sad what happened, but I know he was a massive Brownload fan, and even though he's going through stuff, he always used to listen to us. Tommy even came to see you a few times, live, do comedy.
Lovely. I'm sorry to hear
that. Just to pick him up, basically.
And big up, Niels. In memory of you, then we'll dedicate this podcast to you, the family, and until next time, we'll catch you all later.
Laters.